Shit. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. When they slowly trickle in, there you go.
Why am I using Yahoo? Am I supposed to press a link somewhere or?
Oh, did you not get the link? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I got you.
Oh, it's in control. No, it's not.
Control. It is in control. It is in control. I think I deleted the link preemptively, like an idiot. I'll just copy the link, and I'm gonna post it right back in there. Right now, it should be back in the control room right there. So there you go. Fee's gonna be like, "What the fuck did you do?"
My back,
my neck, my back, my front, and my crack.
I just like it at. Apparently, 6-1 just went live. R.I.P.
Rip. It's co-stream. We should just jump on the stream.
Can we go crash their stream?
Just crash their stream. Just say, hey, we're streaming right now, man. You shouldn't stream.
Hey.
You know we stream on Fridays, guys. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, Jesus. Stupid ants. Student loan. Someone said student loans.
Student loan. What?
I just randomly said it. I don't know why.
I mean, mood.
Student loans are a bitch.
They are a bitch.
There's something.
Oh, I got randomly paid today. Which was
awesome. Fuck you.
Hey, all right. All right, we are live. We're talking, and then
I'm crashing 6-1 stream.
Do it. Tell them we're live, and how dare you? How dare you to be live? We should stream their stream on our stream. It's like, what if Point Progress was watching 6-1 Indie? Such chaos already. All right, I'll even in our little voice chat so you can see the screen on our end if you need. Let's see. Where are we? We're over here.
We are dead. That's where we are.
There we go. All right.
Sorry. It's very aggressive.
No, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and type in just the stupid text font, Chaos Hours. Harv, how have you been? Just to talk to you. What do you, I know that lots going on.
Yeah.
I know you've been telling me. So what kind of? I know you're going to the gym. So are you going? Do you have a membership now?
No, there's because raining outside, I go to the gym in the building.
Okay.
They only allow like 6 people in there at a time because of the COVID stuff and all that kind of thing. Other than that, I go outside and get some fresh air when it's a nice day outside, and go for a run/walk.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
Run/walk.
It's Point in Progress Chaos Hours and Comic Sans.
I was gonna say that looks like Comic Sans.
I love Comic Sans. Comic Sans is
there you go.
The font that is designed for dyslexia, open dyslexic, is based on Comic Sans. Fun fact. Why are we all in the corners? Like, why aren't we like on the bottom or something?
Just some adjustments need to be made. That's all. Let's get
minor adjustments.
Some minor adjustments. I can do that real quick.
Just throw me on the bottom, and then we can be balanced, I guess.
Yeah.
Or throw you on the top right, or left. I know directions.
Listen, you know what? You're right. We're both. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Harv. We are both top energy. Just so you know. Just so you know. No, let's be honest. We're both bottom energy. Let's go. Let's just get down here.
I am a very strong verse. Thank you very much.
If I put me in between, I'm a switch. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. We're both at the bottom. I don't know.
It's Chaos Hours. We're fine.
Sly, tell me about your week. Just tell me about your week. What's your week been like?
My week has been a time. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I read some fan fiction for more shows that I haven't seen. I watched a movie and then did a podcast with you about it where we debated if Victor Von Doom is the top or a bottom.
That's
Fun
right.
times.
That's right.
Great episode.
Yes.
And then I've been having very bad anxiety.
Yay.
So I'm replaying Unpacking because that's the most stressful thing I could handle right now.
Oh, for sure. Hey, Kale, if you're in the chat and you're not doing anything and you just want to join Chaos Hours, you just jump into any of those voice channels and I'll throw you in here. Because we are, if you saw the tweet, the podcast right now. Oh, hold on. There we go. Kale, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on one second.
Take your time. Make sure whatever you're watching is streaming, just mute it and keep it streaming in the back.
Yeah, that's what I did. I muted the tab, but I also have the. I was listening through my monitor speakers, and that's not the very good.
Not the very good, as Jared Leto would say. Call Gucci. Well,
we have a space where we work together.
Yes, exactly. Actually, that link I gave you before, that podcast link, the ninja thing. See if that works. You can just pop on right on in. The reason is right now, everyone's messed up. If you read the tweet, Frank got caught by the police. Harv is going to expire in 2 hours. And then someone threw a rock at her and she fell.
Oh no.
I thought she stepped on a crack and broke
that too. That's why. That helps, Bad luck. Hits twice.
She's stepping on them cracks.
She also got caught for forgery.
Yeah, caught. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. We gotta cut. If I ever release this, we have to cut that. We cannot say that out loud.
Real quick.
Yes.
I got a big fucking boy right here.
Oh, hold on. I gotta put you on the camera. I gotta put you on the screen. Here. That looks good. Whatever you're grabbing. Hold on a second.
Look at this little boy.
I'm put it.
Or big boy.
Boy.
You're looking at
Good boy.
I don't know why when you said big boy, the first thing I thought was like me? Where am I? Okay.
What?
There we go. Welcome. You're now you're in Point in Progress Chaos Hours, which nerd. By the way, nerd, if you're available, come hang out with us on the show.
Yeah.
Jump into any of the
normal
voice channels.
size Funko Pop.
Oh, okay.
Big boy.
Oh boy. What you got?
That boy thick. That boy. Dicky.
Are you the kind of conspiracy theorist that cuts open Funko Pops because they have brains?
No.
I've seen that a lot.
I do have 2 Batman v Superman Batmans, so maybe someday, but no. That's the only one I have doubles on right now.
No, for sure. Oh. Kale, what was your week like?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I want to know about your week.
Oh, you want to hear some real pure fucking chaos?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
My dryer broke at like 11:30 p.m. on Sunday. So I stayed up for like 2 hours trying to fix it, and we just had to buy a new one. And we still haven't brought it down to the basement because we don't have a dolly, so we're waiting for the weekend to rent one. So there's that, and then I got some maybe contract work to write for, but the person I'm writing it with is a tyrant and kept pushing up the deadline.
Got it.
And so last night he's like, yeah, I don't know about these things. I think maybe we should come back to it later, and I'll just sell them some other script. And I'm like, I'm broke, so we need to sell these scripts now.
Yeah.
We're selling it to them, so it doesn't matter what condition they're in. So I flat out told them, but yeah. So like I've spent way too many hours this week rewriting and writing, and just only to be told, oh no, your rewrites suck.
Yeah, definitely. We need to have something like that on you. I saw
a great fucking week. Great fucking week.
I can't tell if it was Instagram or TikTok, but I saw you on a set. Is that correct?
Yes, that was 2 weeks ago. I think. Yeah, there's a little indie short that I was helping my writing partner with.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anybody know why I have the outage map for Nova Scotia open as a tab on my computer Why do I need to know where his power outages
You want to know
are? No,
just in case Fee's power ever cuts out, so that way you know when to attack.
Yeah.
You know
you want to know where the accident happened with the guy's mother.
No, stop talking about that. We can't talk about that live. There's
nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows context.
No
Nobody
context.
knows context.
Fee's gonna fucking.
There's no context.
Fee said they'd be here. I'm sorry, Fee. I tried my best.
The crack did it, man. The crack did it.
Damn, you make it sound worse.
Yeah, what kind of crack was it? Was it like a crack or was it like crack?
Was it granite crack?
How much? How many years does a crack get for murder?
Man, I don't know.
25 to life, or is it just the straight up death penalty? You get filled in.
Just get the actual filament in there. Yeah, that's that. It ends up no longer being a crack.
I don't like capital punishment, but for a crack, I mean that's like $2 to fill in a crack. So I mean that saves the taxpayers so much money.
I guess so. So that way you don't trip on the bike and get hurt on it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously there was going to be a normal podcast as normal, but then all those bad things are happening. All these people. We only have less than an hour with Harv before he disappears into ether.
Less than an hour, dude. I have an hour and 10 minutes.
There's an hour and 10 minutes until he disappears into ether.
Can we get a countdown clock until
we absolutely can.
Harv expires?
Oh my god, I absolutely can.
Like
Give me 1
over
minute.
his head?
Give me 1 minute. I can do this.
Thank God.
Hold on. I gotta do some finessing. This is hilarious. Now the fact that I can absolutely do that. Give me a second. I need to take.
No, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite this week with the no building stuff.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And I think they data mined it, so that means they're making it a mode in the game now.
Oh, good.
That's what I assumed. Like as soon as it got announced, I was like, they're going to keep this mode. Hopefully, they'll bring back building.
Yeah, there's no way they would add the 50 shield thing just for like 8 days, right?
Yeah.
That 50 shield, they worked on that to make sure. So,
yeah, they came up with some really good balancing things to it. I just think the map needs to be a little bit more accommodating because there are some things you can't do.
Yeah, I
with it,
there needs to be more movement. And I think some of the guns need to go. I think some of the guns are pretty bad, but
yeah.
Sorry.
And I played Tunic this week too. Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
You actually did it.
Oh, you gotta put it in the top. You gotta put it in the top corner. You gotta put it in the top corner.
Top corner. Okay. I'll put it in here.
No, because just put it on the corner.
For you.
Harv.
Just for you.
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. It's just for you. It's just how long it expiring.
There you go. Make it smaller.
Make it smaller.
No, I still haven't got a chance to jump into Fortnite. I think I'm gonna probably play a little bit later. But yeah, is the building mode gone now? Because I have not tried it. It's gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's completely gone. You hit Q, it says you can't build here.
But all the changes still happen, right?
Yeah. Like there's no Spidey gloves or anything like that anymore.
But like the movements in there,
there's still webbing.
The webbing is still there, but there's no Spidey gloves.
Gotcha. Because
all the guns are different.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they brought back a true sprint mode. Came back, and it's limited. It's limited, so you have stamina now.
Gotcha.
You have a rechargeable shield.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm excited to get back.
Which I thought you charged it up by doing actions because the 2 times it charged, I was skydiving. The other time I was reviving a teammate. So I was like, oh, we have to do stuff to get our shields charged. And then it just happened one time. I was like, oh, it's rechargeable.
It's like a Halo shield. Totally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of Halo,
it's hard to like get used to the 250 health though, because that's so much health people have now.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It's gonna take a lot to take someone's health down now, for sure. To be fair though, a lot of the guns felt like you were lasering people. So
the SMGs are completely broken. Completely.
Yeah,
broken.
they turn
SMG
like
is just ridiculous.
Yeah, you can murk. It's harder to murk people now with the guns.
No, totally.
Unless you get a fucking tank, which there are like 50 of them littered throughout the map. So,
Alfie's here.
Do you like our countdown for Harv expiring?
Oh,
This is my death counter apparently.
Yes, this is your death counter.
This is like when I turn to ooze or like when I fucking this is like strike at midnight. This is what this is.
If you have that effect that Frank has where he like fades away, then you should set it up right before. Fee, did you read the tweet? Are you satisfied by the tweet?
What kind of crack was it, Fee? Please tell us.
Was it Southern style? Memphis barbecue?
God, I didn't realize crack had so many different flavors.
Yeah.
What color was it?
Don't get the green crack. That's poison.
Oh man. Oh no. Well,
yeah, I went through some of Tunic as well. Man, it just never clicked with me. That game just never clicked.
Really? So you're on that camp.
Yeah.
There's like I've noticed there's two camps. It's either that game totally works or no. So it's one or the other. But
yeah, it didn't click.
I have not been able to play any video games. I wanted to play Elden Ring. I have not. I've stopped at the Hogwarts school.
Oh yes, the Academy.
The Academy, yeah.
Yeah, Lunaria Academy.
The weird moaning students. That's where I'm at right now. So she keeps kicking my ass.
Oh, the feet grabbers?
Oh, you're on the boss then.
I'm on the boss. Yeah, I'm on the boss.
Nice.
So you beat the red dog.
Yeah, that was satisfying. Fuck that dog. It's like killing Fluffy. It was fucking fantastic. But yeah, I haven't played any games. I watched 20 minutes of the Halo show.
I got it. I just have to like sit down and watch it. I'll probably end up watching it tonight.
Yeah, you haven't seen the Prophets yet.
No, I've seen footage from the trailers, and I'm like, okay, they look pretty good. So
that is like the one standout from the show was like they nailed that animation on the Prophets, and it is like I mean you've seen the first 20 minutes, so you've seen some of the animation is just weird. Like whoever worked on that specifically deserves 10 times more money than everybody else.
TV show budget,
though, right? They were all
TV show budget, so they can't really do much with a lot of stuff.
Depending on where you watch it, right? If you watch, it's not Game of Thrones. If I had to put it, it's a sci-fi show.
But Game of Thrones season 1 was not good either,
it's like for budget wise.
This is fucking Halo, man. You should have put money on it. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Apparently, they spent $100 million in development to the end of this season.
Is it? Yeah, isn't it $10 million per episode?
Yeah,
the budget. No, it was. No, 100 million in the 5 years it's taken to get it to the screen.
Hold on, real quick. Sly, what'd you say?
I have a question for Fee. Fee says, I'm dying over TikTok, and I'm curious if when you all were talking about prophets, I was thinking about Angels Part 2, the play, and there's a line where it's like, prophet, I'm a prophet. That's a trending sound on TikTok. Oh. So I'm curious if Fee and I had the same wavelength on why we're dying over TikToks, because that's why I was dying.
Yeah, so it's $10 million per episode. That's their budget. It's $10 million per episode. So it's a $90 million budget.
90 million. Oh, so there's only gonna be 9 episodes. Yeah, I just read they're like, we spent $100 million at the end of the first season, and I was like, should have spent 250.
Listen, I'll say all the good things.
So the budget for Game of Thrones was the same for the first few seasons. It was about $10 million.
That makes sense. But the battles got bigger at the end. To be fair with
that. Well, yeah, they rose up to $15 million per episode in the later seasons.
Hey, Nerd Today.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a link. You don't have to turn your camera on. I'm gonna give you a link to something, and then that's how you join us. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to put audio. You just need your camera. Oh, I sent it to you.
That's the thing we use for. Yeah. Then did I just click the link that you said before?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
That should just work.
I'm excited.
I mean,
I'm excited to see where the show
it's
goes.
on par with like the Game of Thrones pilot, where there's interesting bits, but really it was just like,
I'll say all the things
people love the show from that pilot.
Yeah, it's true. I'll say all the things that I think are great. All the sound effects are the same. All the sound effects are exactly the same. The HUD is the same. It's a different color, but it's the same.
Did I hear that they don't use the music that much?
No, they use it supposedly at the end. But to be honest with you, would you want it in the beginning of the story, or do you want it in the most epic moments?
I want it everywhere. I want it everywhere.
But it's not the Halo yet. Like, it's not there. You want it in the Halo ring. Like, that's what I'm saying.
No,
we're talking about Halo, right?
We're talking about the show a little bit. Yeah.
I saw like first
you.
Yeah,
Now you can hear us.
There's a point in the first like 10 to, well, I think it's like 20 minutes actually, where it goes from being like, what is going on to like, oh, this has got some cool action, but it twists like that where it's just like, I don't care about these kids getting high.
That's literally where I left off. Yeah. Like I started watching it and one of my kids had like a meltdown, so I was like, I gotta stop this. Yeah. But like when the one kid got his like head like shot off,
is violent. This show
I was like, dude, how's this TV 14?
It's TV 14, yes. I've watched it twice now, and that's the thing I noticed when I watched it again. It had a TV 14 right now. I was like, there's blood splatter and like those elites getting shot are like graphic.
I was writing notes just in case I ever wanted to do a podcast for it. So like I started writing some notes and I was like, yo, this is surprisingly violent. One of the cool things I thought was like seeing that weaponry used against like normal humans.
Yeah.
You know, because we see it like you get hit by the blast. You have the Mjolnir armor, you know. ODSTs are like
you got that overshield, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not normal.
You got those drugs pumping.
You get fucking plasma rifle. That shit's cutting through your leg, and it's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this world, man.
Is there any dismemberment in Halo at all?
No. Well, because it's video game logic. I mean, like
a cutscene.
If you shoot them, they just fall down, right?
Yeah,
that's really been it.
And then
so they don't have the Call of Duty thing where like some guns just fucking cut you in half.
No.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Or gears? No, they don't.
Gears, yeah. But they toned down like the blood at like 4 or 5, right? To get that teen rating. Somehow, the last 2 games got a teen rating.
Yeah, I mean, you want to hit that T, right?
Out. Aliens, you can show as much blood as possible, but
yeah.
But
yeah,
I was shocked by
T is the goal. You want to hit
T is definitely the goal. But
I haven't. I just haven't watched it yet, so I'm excited to watch it. Honestly,
yeah, I liked what I was. I liked what I was watching. And then I got stuck, and I was like, "Oh, let's watch more Halo." And next thing I know, I'm watching more My Hero Academia.
I mean, that's not a bad trade-off to be doing.
It's my first time watching it ever, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's this?"
I've been like in a rabbit hole of Billions right now. I've been watching a lot of Billions.
I heard that show's so good.
It's so good. It is so good. It's just like
every time you talk about it, I'm listening to you guys like every Friday. Yeah, like you talk about, I was like, damn, this show sounds so fucking good. Intriguing. Him and Greg can talk about it.
They're talking about they're talking a lot about like they're talking about we're gonna make investments like 25 million here. I'm like, fuck, I'll never have that much money, but you guys sound cool. You guys just sound cool. And Damian Lewis is one of the coolest people, like one of the coolest actors. And when he's on the screen, you feel the presence. And I'm like, yeah, this is a good show. This is a good fucking show. And I love Paul Giamatti too. Paul Giamatti's awesome.
My wife.
Hello, hi wife.
Hi, Tara.
I saw you disappear. Aw.
Yeah, she's right there. This is the office.
A little bit, have her head show up.
Yeah, just. I will order you food.
Floating head.
Just floating.
Oh my god.
We made sure our kids were fed, but not us. So.
See, because you get adult food, you get
I mean, that's
the most, we're gonna cheesesteaks tonight.
Every time I go to my brother's house, that's the very first thing. Kids fed? Yeah. Are we fed? Nah. we'll have something.
No, hold on. I have to ask your wife a question. Is she a nerd like you?
Yeah, she's really nerdy. Yeah.
All right, cool. Sly, this is our time. Okay, everyone. I need you to tell me: is Victor Von Doom?
I don't even know who you guys are talking about.
Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom himself.
Dr. Doom from Fantastic Four.
Is he a top or bottom? I'm going to start with Nerdiday and Nerdiday's wife. Tell me.
You saw my. I don't know if you saw my comment. I commented on my personal account.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Doom is going to be a top only because Reed is so giving. He's going to be like, listen, I know he's got a strong ego. I'm going to let him be top. I'll take it. It's fine. It's just for Victor's ego. So I'll ask my wife. So, do you think Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom, or Reed Richards, who would be a top or a bottom? You can come in the mic. Come on.
Yeah, feel free.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Come on.
Yeah,
no one can see anything.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just cover it. You can go. It's fine.
There's
I don't know if anyone can hear. Yeah, so Victor Von Doom. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Is she Googling images of them?
Reed Richards seems like a bottom.
Reed Richards seems like a bottom? Just straight from top? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right.
Straight from the top, make it drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Karl, is Dr. Doom a top or bottom, or is Reed Richards top or bottom?
Not only is
who's the top,
Doom
who's the
a top, he's a selfish top. He will not reciprocate in any way. And
Doom? Oh yeah,
that's the other thing. I think Reed.
Doom's got a complex.
He's a switch. He can go both ways, but every man in his life is a selfish top, including Ben Grimm.
He's like,
His
you
rock
won't
pick
fix
is just,
me,
like,
so I'm
carrying
gonna
it
take
up
this.
in there.
See, this is.
I mean, Johnny.
No, yeah, 100%
Like-
on top. I'm sorry.
There's no way. Like, even
Alpha
if he,
top.
like, let's say
That's the
that
thing.
Johnny's bi, there's no way he would ever make a woman or another man come before him. Like, that's not a possibility.
So that's only a secret like Peter's heard drunk when they're hanging out. Like, oh Johnny, you gotta stop saying this, man. This is not a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Reed wants to, so he has to go to like. I was gonna say Professor X and do it, but like, what? That's just mean.
Oh, thank you for indulging me in that. That's great.
I can't answer this question because I don't know this enough. I don't know the lore enough. It's been too long.
I stand by. Victor Von Doom is a fucking bottom. He tries to be so put together and so alpha in every other aspect of his life. When it comes to sex, he's a fucking bottom, and I stand
He's a
by
secret
it.
bottom.
He's a secret bottom. Absolutely.
Okay,
You know what he pegs me? He probably pegs me as like Willem Dafoe's character from Boondock Saints.
Me and Harv have in the same vein. Like, yeah. You know what pegs me? I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Oh, she's right here.
Even better. Even better. Yes, this is all the conversations you can find
Pip, yeah.
at MC University and Pip now. So this is our first edition
bleeding
of
everywhere.
Chaos Hours, which we always mention on the show. So this is awesome. That's so funny. Yeah. Carlos, tell me about your week.
So not too bad. Not too bad. No one from my job is watching this. So I played hooky on Monday.
Oh, awesome.
Me and my wife sent the kids to daycare still. So we had a little date. So I got to play a little Horizon. And then we went to, this is a date for married folks who have kids. We cleaned our car out at a free car wash and for vacuuming. Yeah, that's true. Then we went to Target and just roamed around with no screaming children. Of course. Spent way too much money, as we always do there.
And then we went to fridge there, perchance. I constantly
dude. But I saw a Series S, which I was like, "Damn, okay, that's cool."
Okay, they're in the wild.
Are they hard to find? Our Series S's are hard to find.
In person, apparently, it's getting easier and easier. Yeah. And then we went to a place. I don't know if it's everywhere in the United States, but it's Kung Fu Tea. Okay. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It's like a boba tea place. It's a franchise. Like Square Enix teamed up with them to do like special Final Fantasy boba tea. But Final Fantasy 14.
Probably a quest in there that's for the boba tea. Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised.
Last live letter, they were talking about boba tea and about this place, and they were talking about they were partnering up with a company to do like Final Fantasy 14 themed stuff.
Yeah, that was them. Yeah. They're decent, so it was cool. We did that, and then we actually picked up the kids and then had to be parents. But no, it was just that a lot of work.
We had Target here for a good 3 months, I think it was, maybe 4.
Oh, so
and
you guys all
they all just fucking shut down so fast.
Really?
Because people just didn't know what to do. Everybody just went to Walmart. They're like, why do you want to go to Target? Let's go to Walmart.
Well, you still guys have like Toys R Us out there too, right?
No, every Target turned into a Walmart. Every single one of them. Yeah.
Damn.
There's like, I don't know if it's like there or some other country where it's like their version of Target, but it's not like a store, but it's a well-known brand somewhere.
Interesting.
No, we
just saw TikTok about it.
We tried the Target thing. It didn't work out here.
Okay.
It did not
Maybe
work out here.
I'm thinking Kmart or something.
Kmart's been gone for a long time too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kmart, Sears, and Walmart or Target. Those 3 are just gone now.
Sears as well. Interesting.
Yeah, our Sears closed too. Actually, recently.
Sears is.
They're opening up a Jollibee actually in the neighborhood I used to live in.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
So that is opening up like right next to me pretty soon here. They made a brand new complex. It's the first time I've ever seen this complex. It's fucking huge. There's like 2 of the buildings are like 60 floors. crazy residential area. At the bottom, they're gonna have a Jollibee. What is this place?
Go ahead. Yeah, do you know?
I was gonna say my knowledge of it is from like I don't know if you guys know who Matt Stoney is.
No,
he's like a competitive eater. So I fell down this rabbit hole one day when my niece lived with me, and we were up to like 4 a.m. just watching competitive eating for some reason.
Oh, I got a person for you. I got a person for you.
Oh yeah. So this Matt Stoney, he bought like the whole menu of a Jollibee, and it's like Filipino owned.
I know this guy.
Yeah, fast food. They do like fried chicken, but they do like rice. They do spaghetti. It's a weird menu. Not weird, but it's a cool menu. It apparently delicious too.
They're like,
I can't wait to try.
It's like the spaghetti factory. We're like, let's just do something different.
But it's like ketchup on the spaghetti. It looks. Oh no, it's hot dogs. Hot dogs are mixed in the spaghetti.
What am I like? Fucking 5 years old now?
We're talking about the Jollibee right now. We're talking about the Jollibee.
Right? Yeah.
So Jollibee, if I'm not mistaken, is Philippines.
Yeah.
So that's sort of their cuisine. Like for instance, they have like fried chicken and also spaghetti, which I remember hearing that and I was like, that's weird. But to be totally honest with you, I'm half Italian. There's also a thing called chicken parms. So it's just chicken on top of pasta.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
True.
It just so happens to be fried chicken. So yeah, I will be adventurous more often because they actually have like a specific mart over here that has like a Jollibee and a bunch of other stuff. I actually, you know what? Let me find this photo. I have a photo of me and Frank posing in front of a Jollibee.
I've heard about this
franchise.
Go in,
you guys just took a photo.
I've heard about this franchise so much from everybody in the U.S. talking about it.
Yeah, I heard about
it. First time ever getting it here.
I had a friend in high school who's half Filipino, and he was telling me about it for the longest time. And he would drive to Jersey, like middle of New Jersey, from Philly, just to go for it.
That's crazy.
And now he's like, he was the first one to text me. He's like, "Yo, it's opening up where you used to live." I'm like, "Well, all right, well, I'll go opening day, I guess."
It's one of those things that I like. It's one of the things that I love about going to the States. I live in Canada. For everybody that doesn't know, so we don't have fast food. So we don't have
in England.
Oh yeah, I'm also I migrated from England.
Oh, that's
yes.
That's right. Yeah, you do have a perfect British accent. I forgot.
Yeah. No, I went through coaching classes and stuff like that, so I got my British accent. Like I got rid of it, so it's so I could be with the locals, as they say.
Be with the childrens.
But one of my favorite things to go when I go to the States is go to fast food places because you guys have stuff that we just don't have here.
Wild ass shit,
right? Like you guys got like Shake Shack. Like I'm really excited whenever I go back there to go.
Yeah, Shake Shack's decent. Yeah.
Go to like Whataburger. I've heard very mixed things about people that either people love Whataburger or Whataburger is like the devil. Like it just doesn't.
Yeah,
it's not good.
I've had it once and I thought it was fan-fucking-tastic. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have someone in my office in my day job who's from Texas, and she swears by it. Like she's from Corpus, and she loves it so
Texas,
much.
Right? That's
where
it's
Texas brand.
Yeah, and they just recently are now
branching
they got
out.
bought by a bigger company, and they're moving up.
Oh, okay.
They're moving up. So like I live in Colorado, which is like 3 states away. So they're like,
so they're coming up that way.
South there, yeah, and it is.
They're evading.
South of the state is getting the first one in the state, so it's like,
so Malik is he's from Texas. He's
Malik
in Texas. Whataburger over In-N-Out. In-N-Out for me is like I like In-N-Out is okay. It's okay.
I haven't had that.
If you want to fight your case, come join us on Chaos Hours. Just if you're in the Discord, I'll let you in.
Something changed in In-N-Out because it used to be fantastic, and then like in the last I had it when I was like a kid, and then like I've had it again like for the first time in like 5 years, like a couple of years ago, and it was just fucking garbage. Something changed.
Their animal fries, I guess, aren't that bad.
I love animal fries.
I love they're pretty good.
In-N-Out. In-N-Out was the only place near me in college that was open later than anything else, and so I would often
at White Castle
1 a.m. I don't think we had White Castle.
Yeah.
But I would go to In-N-Out at like 1 a.m. And it's excellent at 1 a.m. I don't remember the last time I had In-N-Out during the day, but when you really need a burger in the middle of the night, it's there. It's great. It's everything you could ask for.
That's like me at Denny's. I've never had Denny's before like 3 a.m. Yeah. I've never had Denny's before 3 a.m.
Real quick, I'm going to show this photo. Here it is. It's Frank and a Jollibee, just straight hanging out.
Yeah. When I went to Vegas in April and I was super drunk on sugary alcohol walking down the strip, we went to In-N-Out and I still thought Whataburger was fine, or Whataburger was better than In-N-Out.
By the way, I do want to say happy birthday to Frank. He turned 26. Congratulations.
Oh, happy birthday.
Young kids out here.
Yeah, young kids. So in honor of him, I'm going to show him embarrassing photos of him. Here's a photo of him sleeping in my hotel room, and as well as here's.
I'm just here. I'm just waiting for like the fucking sound to come into Discord. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wethead.
What are you trying to do?
We were playing Wethead. That's all I got for you. I have some other ones, but I won't go that far. But yeah,
no, I'm excited to try some more stuff because I'm going to Boston soon, and I'm excited to go see some other stuff.
So I miss Tim Hortons like horribly. I think about it every day.
Where are you from? Where were you originally from?
I'm from Philly.
Okay.
I'm from Philly. So the first time I ever had it was my wife's great aunt. She used to live in Buffalo. So we visited there, and Buffalo has it. Yeah. So I had it there, and I was like, I think I had like 4 or 5 times that week. We stayed in Buffalo.
It was funny. It's funny because like I fucking right here, Tim Hortons.
Nice.
Tim Hortons is like my go-to when it goes to if I need to get some tea or anything like that. I need to get like Timbits. I gotta get Tim's bits.
It's like Dunkin' here for me. Yeah. But Tim Hortons is better.
My ex-girlfriend came to visit me, and she's a Starbucks person. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna get some Tim Hortons. We're gonna see how this goes. She fucking hated it. Everything she had, she's like, this is not good. This is not good. How do you guys eat this stuff?
It's okay.
I was like, guys, it's Tim Hortons is great.
It's amazing.
The thing is, like, it's cheap, but it's good.
You were pregnant. That's why he threw. You were pregnant. That's not fair.
Not fair to Tim Hortons. All right.
Yeah, it's not fair. We can't judge Tim Hortons on me getting you pregnant.
The thing about Tim Hortons is that it's cheap and it's good.
Yeah.
Starbucks is expensive, and I feel like I just got robbed every time I go to Starbucks.
The only time I will ever go to Starbucks is if I'm in the city in downtown. I'll go to the first one, and that's it. That's the only reason to go to Starbucks.
I don't mind it.
I was converted into a Dutch Roast person because
we're still waiting for the sponsor.
Yes. We are. I was going to school right by the first Dutch Rose, the OG, is in Central Point, and so now I'm hooked. I'm converted. I'm a Dutch Rose person, and it's very sad.
I like their sodas.
Because now I have to drive forever to get it.
So I haven't heard of this place.
It's like a coffee chain, but it started in a city right next to where I went to college. So it's really big in like Southern Oregon, and then it spread to the rest of Oregon, a little bit of Washington, California, Arizona. So it's very West Coast.
And Colorado. We have like 20 out here.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's like 50 in Medford alone.
I became so obsessed with like Tim Hortons because I'm so far away from it that I looked up how much it is to open a franchise in Philadelphia. Apparently, you need $100,000 in liquid assets.
Jeez.
That's not that much, honestly. That's not that much. When you look at Tim Hortons, for Tim Hortons, that's not that much. You go to if you want to go to like a Whataburger or something like that, that's gonna cost you like $200,000 to $300,000. Easy.
I feel too as well. Like I was looking that up. I feel like opening like a Wawa or like a Dunkin' in Philly is like, just give me like $2, man. Here, you can stand on this corner. Man.
The funny thing about that is like where I lived before where I live now. We used to have, when I walked to the mall, there was 4 Tim Hortons that I could see from the vicinity of where I stood. There was one to the left, one straight ahead of me, and then two somehow like one block from each other. And I'm just like, how is this possible?
Pizza corner
GameStop.
when you can have Tim Hortons corner.
Exactly. Except this is just Tim Hortons. Just Tim Hortons. How is this possible?
That's so funny.
I mean, that's Starbucks in Seattle. There's one on
fair,
literally
yeah.
every block.
That's true, yeah.
Fair. Now,
My
the
favorite
Starbucks and
That
Target.
makes sense because like that's the birthplace of Starbucks. You know, that's like the place of Starbucks.
It's true.
Well,
There's so many.
my
good
favorite is where
coffee
I live.
stores in Seattle
there's a
that aren't-
Starbucks, and then across the street there's a Starbucks and a Safeway. So
Nice.
Well,
Joe, how
eventually
you doing,
that's going to
Joe?
close, right? You know,
Joe,
the Safeway's going to close.
If you fix it,
Joe, if you're in the Discord, just jump into one of the voice channels and throw in here for a second. Just for a second.
yeah.
Joe, if you want to like fund from England a Tim Hortons in Philadelphia, let's do this, buddy.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised it hasn't gone to Philly yet.
If I do a Tim Hortons, I'd be so mad.
We make so much money.
No,
We would.
You guys would be the only Tim Hortons there. You guys would make
The only Tim Hortons until you hit like New York City.
Do they have Tim Hortons in New York City?
I looked on the map one time to see what the closest one was.
He's like, okay, honey, we got to get a hotel by a Tim Hortons. We got to do this, okay?
Just near like Central Park.
Okay.
Oh man, I've never been to New York. I that's one of my bucket list goals is to go to New York City.
Me too. Me too.
It's whatever. But I'm from Philly, so I'm going to talk shit
Of
about
course
them.
you are. Of course you are.
Yeah,
Of course you are. Yeah.
I just want to go for obviously just the experience of being in a larger than Chicago city. Basically, what I understand is New York is just 5 Chicagos, all packed next to each other.
It is.
And so, you know, I definitely. You're in the trash. I don't
Oh,
see
he's in the trash can.
Oh, you are the trash can.
I got him.
There you go,
Hey.
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing?
Oh, what's
Joe.
up? I'm
What's up?
I was just about to say, yeah, New York is just like Chicago, but you can't walk anywhere and it's real busy. Like Chicago has space, the streets are wider. Like it's just like that's how the wind goes.
The only time I've been in New York, I drove from Columbus to Boston, and we went through New York, and it cost me $30 to get to New York, like inside New York.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is just fucking thievery. Like, why do I have to spend money to get into a city? Why is
Just
this
the
a thing?
city, not the state, just the city.
Just the city itself. Not even. Yeah, I was already in New York State.
The greatest city in the
Why
world.
do I have to spend money to get into the city?
Yes. Thank you.
Nah,
So
dude.
which city would be better for if, let's say, it gets massively flooded and then the evacuation center is at like a stadium? Which city is better for that? New York or
That
Chicago?
is, that is a reference to a movie that's out that people may or may not have seen.
Yeah.
So I would say Chicago is. probably-
Yeah.
Yeah, our stadiums are literally by the Delaware River. Like all
Yeah,
three are like right there.
to be
Madison Square Garden probably wouldn't work. New York is pretty level. Like that's why the day after tomorrow happened, right?
Honestly, everywhere that all of us live is gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
I live right beside the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, you don't know where I live though, Harv.
Volcano.
I mean,
there you
I can kind of.
I mean, it's
You're
dormant,
from
but
my
it's still
hometown as well.
sector, yeah.
Joe, you're from my hometown as well. I just don't
No.
have the accent because I had a vocal. I had a vocal.
Vocal
Had a vocal
coach.
coach.
Vocal coach.
I live.
is true,
I literally live on a hill, and so like certain areas around our city will end up getting flooded. Certain like weird little parts of it that are at the bottom of the hill will get flooded when there's lots of rainwater.
So you're gonna be like Elijah Wood in that one movie with the asteroid.
Deep Impact.
Even back. There we go.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that's a deep cut. I have not seen that one. I did not know that Elijah Wood was in Deep Impact.
I just knew he said Elijah Wood, and I'm like, wait a minute, what movie has he been in? Oh yeah, Deep Impact.
It's either Deep Impact or Lord of the Rings. That's the only two.
Or the Good
Yeah,
Son. But it's not the Good
yeah, it could be
Son.
the good. There's a cliff and water at the end of that movie. Yeah.
There is a cliff in water. Damn you,
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
No, you're talking about Radio Flyer.
I did not know Macaulay Culkin was in Righteous Gemstones.
He just got in season 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this motherfucker in a long time.
Yeah.
He saw Kieran getting all this like recognition for Succession, like everyone's loving Kieran Culkin on Succession, and
he's on
then he was like,
Succession
no,
he's
Kieran Culkin is on
Kieran
Succession,
Culkin. Okay,
and
gotcha.
he saw his brother getting all this like everyone loves Kieran Culkin on
Some of that
Succession.
HBO
Macaulay was
money.
like, Macaulay, what was that? Oh fuck, I've forgotten the name of that like movie he was in. As a
Alone?
kid, which wasn't the Home Alone, it
Counselors?
was the one. It was
Page
Rich?
Match.
Richie Rich.
it's the one it's the one. No, it's one of the least popular ones. I could have sworn there's
Dennis
this
the
one where
Blank
like
check.
no, there's this one where he
wasn't
like
in
is
Blank
is.
Check.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find this out
Wait,
now. I've
no,
never
it
even.
Is it
was
not
Blank
Page
Check.
Match?
Oh my
Taylor
god,
Thomas?
that was it.
Taylor
That was it.
Thomas?
Yeah. He was just like
very popular
I was in My Girl. I'm not gonna stand for this, Kieran. You know what I mean? Like, he's
I
like,
gave you a role in Home Alone, motherfucker. I'll take it.
Brian Bonsall was on Blank Check.
Yes, Brian Bonsall.
Oh yes.
How's Brian
Yes.
Bonsall up
Yeah,
these days?
yeah.
He's in a band apparently.
Oh, good
Oh,
for
good.
him.
I was like, man, I hope he's not dead.
I know he's not dead or drugs.
No, he's,
Holy
he's,
shit.
only, he's
Drake
only
Bell.
40.
Or
He's only
Drake
40
Bell.
years old.
Oh man.
You grow up to be a few things. You're dead or Drake Bell.
You
That's
either
the
you either
spectrum.
die a hero or you
Drake
live
Bell
long enough to see yourself
as-
become Drake Bell.
As long as
Yep. That
He's from Torrance, California. Which
okay.
is fun fact where Buffy is filmed.
Oh yeah.
Well,
fact.
the outside of it. The
Where-
outside of it.
Also
yeah.
speak.
Mom's dad is from Torrance.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
oh, nice. There you go.
When I visited California, I got to see the high school that it was filmed at, and it was very exciting for me.
That's cool.
There's not much in Torrance.
No, that's the only
that-
thing that's in Torrance. That's
Just that
literally the
right,
only
yeah.
thing is that high school. That's it.
This is where David Boreanaz stood one time.
Yeah, one time.
Do.
All right, seeing as this is just like a casual chat, and you all seem cool. I can't speak to the three people who probably don't know who I am, and I'm only vaguely familiar with who you are from the past 5 minutes of talking to you. I'm sorry, but my Buffy claim to fame before this was just after Age of Ultron came out. We didn't know that he was a bad person yet.
Sure.
I got to have dinner with Joss Whedon, and he was very nice and down to earth and seemed cool, but also it was me and two other dudes, so he wasn't going to be like shouting at anyone else.
Yeah, fair. 2000. Yeah, 2007 Carlos, who has a Serenity tattoo on his arm. I mean, I still have it, and named his daughter Zoe.
Cut that shit off.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I bet. Man, good thing I love this show. So keep mentioning, I like this show. Who wrote that show? I don't know. There's a lot of people involved in that show.
Minerva wrote it too, so there you go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Carlos,
freaking out. Yeah.
I owe you an apology because I am just now putting beautiful, handsome face to name Nerd a Day Carlos Rodriguez. I'm so sorry. I feel bad
that's
now.
why my cousin made the logo to look like me now. So it's like, hey, no, I'm not just.
It does help. It does help.
Yeah, I'm not just like a legally binding kind of offshoot of Reboot.
Yeah, this is the problem. We all do so many things on the internet, and there's so many cool and awesome people, and I am one of the louder ones who like dresses up all silly. So like people might come across me, and then they'll be like, "Oh, he's the British weird one, cool." Whereas there's Carlos Rodriguez. You just put it in fucking like.
I fucking did.
The British weird one. Yeah, the one Travis Touchdown over there. British Travis Touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
Yeah, the whole,
We're getting
also,
name tags now.
Yes.
one of the things, Joe,
not?
the whole reason why people think I'm from from the UK is because all of 6-1 Indie thought I was British. The entire fucking crew thought I was British, and I don't know where they got this from.
I need to
no idea.
I need to talk to these people and to show them what a real British accent sounds like.
Hey, Kyle, real quick, have you ever heard a British accent? You know what? Nah.
I need
I just hug everyone so deep and so lovingly.
That's true.
I know this isn't where
Such a nice hug.
I know this isn't where the name comes from 6-1 Indie, but I need to play one indie game and then I'll be like, I can be the one in 6-1 Indie. I'll tell you what a British accent sounds like.
There you go, Kale. I spelled it right? I just typed it in.
Nope.
There you
Nope.
go.
I still love that
change it.
it's all Comic Sans.
Okay.
Everything is all
You'll
Comic
nail
Sans.
The
Ryder.
problem with this is we recently discovered that Mario does not actually know my name. When I followed him on LinkedIn, and he was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And it was like, "It's me, the person you've been hosting a podcast with for over a year."
Who the fuck you? Who the fuck you?
Who the fuck is this?
Yo, that's hilarious. That was my friend when
There you
I used
go.
to do there you go. Yeah. I used to do an old wrestling show called Entrance Ramp, and we had this dude named Remy, who is like this mysterious figure that pops in and pops out of our like episodes randomly when we were doing that show. And we worked together. I've known him for years as Remy. And then I get a LinkedIn thing. It was like, Robert wants to friend request. I'm like, who the fuck is Robert? He's like, yo, man, I sent you a friend request on LinkedIn. I was like, no, you did it. He's like, yeah, man, Robert. I was like, who the fuck is Robert? It's like, that's me. It's my dad's name. I don't like it. I'm like, okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Can't spell me.
Spellman.
Yeah,
Hi,
Cat
Fee.
Spellman. What's up, Cat?
What's up, cat?
How's your bag? Okay, we gotta
Wait,
know what
Fee's
kind
back?
of crack it was. What kind of crack?
Oh, Fee's
what kind of crack?
alive. Hey, how's the
What kind of
crack?
Yeah.
How tasty was it?
What?
You gotta put it on your gums.
You stepped on
Yeah.
crack when you broke your back, and they
Yeah.
want to know what flavor it was.
Was it spaghetti?
I wish I could tell you, but let me tell you about a story about this like massive pothole
I thought
in
you were
the
gonna-
fucking.
Now you're gonna bring in the Prince Miller song.
Let me tell you about a story about this big crack that I had.
Yeah.
No. Okay, okay. Oh my god. So in Halifax, there is a Walmart, and there is a pothole so big that someone took a shopping cart and put it sideways and put it into said pothole so no one would actually drive into it.
Hey,
Nice.
that's an outstanding citizen right there. Outstanding citizen.
Damn, I thought Philly was bad with their streets.
No, Halifax. Was
Yeah, I thought you guys are supposed to be better than us.
Oh, dude, it's the winters, man. The winters fuck our shit up. And then the city's like, you know what? We'll worry about it next year. And then the next year comes like, you know what? We'll worry about it next year. And then they just keep fucking kicking the can down the road.
It's like a road, but
great
it's a fucking parking lot. You guys are fucking closed. after
Joe,
11.
I sent you a message.
Get your shit
That's
together.
the link for the
What,
webcam.
Vancouver? Are you talking about Vancouver right now,
I'll put
Pete?
you on the
No, I'm
screen.
talking about the city that I live in. You dum dum.
Well, you said you. You said you. So I
I
don't
want to.
know.
I want to be the O in point in progress, Mario. No, I'm just.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do
I
that.
want to
Just get
be
in there.
the O.
He's like, oh, give me.
No.
Turn your camera off here, and then I'll put you on the screen.
He's like, I learned so much stuff these past couple weeks. I got you.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
I got you.
Ryden's missing. I have to find Ryden.
Oh, well, other people want to drop on. I
Can't
don't need to
spell
show my
man?
face.
Okay.
Right, Ryden needs more of that bio blood. Gotta hook him up to the machine.
So, that was a Metal Gear reference. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
There's like three of us. I was like, wait, what?
Oh my god. It's so weird hearing people say my actual name.
Oh, it's got it. Yeah, I bet.
Whatever you say,
Yeah.
Ryden Forsyth.
Mario can't pronounce
I
it.
can't
it's
say it either. That's why I can't spellman. Okay, I can't say shit.
Yeah,
You also
Cat
can't
Spellman.
say Gordon Vishnick.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, you can say Gordon Bishop.
Gordon Fish
Gordon-
Lips. What do you want me to say?
Gordon Vishnik? You can't say Vishnik?
Nah, man.
I couldn't do
Wait,
it.
Gordon Fish Sticks?
Couldn't do it. I couldn't do
You know,
it.
I had to explain why I was cracking the hell up at work today when I was like, listen to the fantastic. I was like, why are you dying over there? I was like, you don't understand.
You don't understand, man.
I
Oh,
think it's my favorite episode we've done so
it's
far.
really good.
It's good.
It's the best tangent for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait till part 2.
You guys think we're gonna
I
get
can't wait.
so the Fantastic Four is coming back?
Yes.
right? We're
Yeah.
coming back. We're
Dir-
coming back.
directed
faster.
by the guy who did the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Last three.
Last 3,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
We are we gonna get the original cast? Is Jessica Biel gonna be walking down the fucking lane? and
Who
be like,
knows?
You mean the
"What's up,
Roger
man?"
Corman cast?
We might see them next month. We might see them.
Yeah, that's
wait,
true.
is it May
April.
or
Oh no, May.
Is it May?
It's May.
What, you
Why
think
is it so
in
far
Doctor
away?
Strange?
Yeah.
In Doctor Strange?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see.
I
I, don't
mean-
think we'll see the whole Fantastic Four there.
I'm just
no.
saying we will see
I think,
a Fantastic Four member, maybe.
Yeah, we might see one of them.
look, if they're going to do a multi-dimensional council and not have like a Council of Reeds reference.
Okay. Also, this is where I have a problem with Doctor Strange. I have a problem with this movie.
Okay.
The main problem that I have with this movie is like I'm more excited about everything around Doctor Strange than I am excited about Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Welcome to Marvel in 2022.
It fucking sucks. I feel like Doctor Strange is getting like the shaft at this point.
I mean,
he was better in Infinity War. Like
legit, if Jennifer Gardner is not in Multiverse of Madness, I am going to be so disappointed.
Was it Jennifer Gardner or Jessica Biel?
No, Jennifer Gardner was in Elektra.
Elektra.
Jessica Biel was Abigail Whistler.
Imagine
if Bruce Campbell is not in Multiverse of Madness,
my God.
I love Jennifer Garner. I love the awful job that was done in that Daredevil movie and the Elektra movie I never saw, but I'm pretty sure is like universally acknowledged as terrible.
Joe, you're good. Joe, you're good.
But the Bruce please let there be a Bruce Campbell cameo in a Sam Raimi movie.
Mysterio, yeah.
I can confirm. His son told me he's in it, so yeah. I know Bruce Campbell's son.
I want to like
nice, and
I really do like want to like Doctor Strange, but this motherfucker needs to get his own movie at some point. He needs to get his own movie at some point.
He's also technically the star of What If. You know,
he's got a couple stuff in there.
He's got a couple of things in there.
Yeah,
everything except for his live action debut movie with him in it rocks. So
that's what I mean. This guy, like, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. This guy is he is UK royalty at this point, right?
I understand what you're coming with. I have a feeling we will get that in the movie. It just so happens that it's going to be surrounded by all this other shit, which I agree.
We're not. I don't think we're gonna get that. I think people are gonna be excited about like the people that are gonna be cameoing. People are gonna be excited how this is gonna fit in.
The other aspect of that though is the fact that it is a Sam Raimi movie. And I wanted to see how wacky he gets on top of this potential story with Dr. Strange.
Yeah.
All the fingers crossed in the world.
Of course. Yeah.
Because it always looks Evil Dead as fuck. If you've seen the trailer, it's pretty Evil Dead.
I feel like this is the movie right here that kind of hinges a lot of stuff that we're gonna go forward because Doctor Strange kind of needs to nail it.
You just saw it? You just saw it?
I just saw the I'm Real British Man.
Looked over. He's like, what the hell?
Fake British
I mean,
man
if you haven't seen Drag Me to Hell, it has sort of those.
I
vibes
love
too,
Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. This trailer does not tell us anything. I want this to be a Sam Raimi movie so bad, but Marvel doesn't let people make their own movies.
Yeah. That's why Scott was like, I'm out.
I am preparing for Scott Derrickson, who is a really solid like horror director. I like
British man.
Yeah,
Karl, do you approve? I just want to make sure.
I love it. Okay. I love it.
That's why.
Gale Dale Ratter, them. Yeah.
Can I be the real Indian man? Can I do that?
To be honest, there is unfortunately a dark, honest humor about me being put as real British man and Harv being put as fake British man, considering the intertwined history of our countries and cultures.
Yeah. There's definitely some history major like, oh man, this looks bad. What stream did I just click on?
Is that why 618 thinks I'm a British person?
Probably. Oh, is it because of Ben Kingsley and the Gandhi movie? They just think you're Gandhi?
There you go. There you go.
I'm no longer a man.
I will say right from the get-go, for anybody that wants to make jokes about it, I'm not offended at all about any of this stuff. Like, this doesn't offend me at all. So, like, I just want to tell you guys that.
Question mark? Valid.
All right, it's 2 a.m. Do you guys want to see the cocktail I've been making lately?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad the sentence was a little longer. I sure it's so good. I'm gonna show you my fucking cock. And I was like, whoa!
You guys want to see something real?
Harv, I should have ordered that fucking alcohol 3 hours ago.
Oh, I did. That's the thing. You didn't do it. I did.
Oh my god.
Mario, we really need to have like one of those like intermission, like it's just like technical error kind of page.
Yeah. The entire time.
We have all of you here. We have a very important question for y'all.
Oh, yes.
Would any of you guys like to claim an episode of MC University?
Yes. Does anybody want to
What
claim?
movie do you feel passionate about? What movie do you hate?
Oh God, what movies are coming up?
We do have a spreadsheet. I can give you a link to the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I was gonna say, can I get a link?
Ghost Rider is claimed, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 is claimed. Anything else that's a non-MCU Marvel movie is free game.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think the obvious one I should go for, Mario?
Which one's that, Gil?
Morbius.
You're the last episode, then. You're the last episode.
Wait. Can I jump in on this and claim the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
No, they're already done.
We've already done.
It's already done. Oh wait.
Well, you have one left.
Oh, we have three.
We have three.
You want to do 3?
Oh God.
Oh no! Can I please do Spider-Man 3? That'd be fucking sick.
And you're Spider-Man 3. All right, cool.
No.
Here, otherwise,
I'll need to look at the list.
Just fucking flip your hair. Just fucking. All right, let's do this.
Let me see. I want to see.
I can be Bully Maguire for it if we really want me to be.
Oh yes.
All right,
Joe, just dye your hair black and let's fucking go.
No, I don't even really need to. Like, it's dark enough. Like, it doesn't need
dark.
to be dyed. Like, yeah, it's fine.
I threw it in general. You can click on the link there. You should be able to see the list that we created. But yeah, it's funny. It's a good list.
Are the ones in green the ones that you've all you've
already done.
Already done.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We probably have to update that.
I haven't seen any of the Venom films. I probably should do that at some point.
They're not terrible. I'll say that. That's what I'll say.
I mean,
thanks for putting me on there, Mario.
But you'd be fucking wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Why does this say season 2?
Because it's hold on. It's
no!
It's a
Fantastic Four: The Silver Surfer.
It's a classic Mario fuck up. It's supposed to be by first class because it's the 2000s versus the aughts.
Oh,
that whole debate?
The aughts. Okay. Yes, the aughts.
There you go. I thought Spirit Avengers came out in the aughts, but I guess that's 2009.
Fucking 2009.
Yeah, holy shit!
Nine?
I saw that shit in theaters.
Idris Elba.
Can I take the original Deadpool?
Yeah, that's fine. He's a Deadpool.
How much shit can I talk? Let's see.
I would also love to do Logan, but I feel like you would want someone who wants to.
What? Not shit on it? What would you try? How about wait? How about the X-Men Origins Wolverine?
That one I would talk shit about, but Logan, like I fucking love. It's in this stack right here too.
No, of course.
Like these are the stacks of the things that I watch over and over again.
You know, I will do Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, great pick.
That's also a good.
That's a good steal. That's a good steal. I feel like we're playing Price's Rules.
Give me Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
You want?
Hell yeah!
All right.
Because that'll force me to watch the fucking other fucking movies.
All right, that's fine.
Harv,
You know what? This you know you're old when you're looking at this list of movies, and I'm like, I would rather watch all of these movies than watch the next equivalent amount of Marvel Cinematic Universe films.
Yeah.
Like new Marvel Cinematic Universe films. I'm talking, or I would erase all of the last ones, and Sony's Spider-Man ones don't get included because technically they're not MCU films. That's my loophole here. I still get to watch the 3 Spider-Man films that just came out. I still get to watch Spider-Man 8, aka Spider-Man No Way Home, but I just like actually I would struggle to go back and watch like the Bryan Singer X-Men because first of all not good, second of all Bryan Singer, First Class though Matthew Vaughn fucking could get in bed with that movie, fucking so underrated.
Yes,
love
Banshee's so cool in that.
The best thing, Banshee's cool.
You gotta add
there's part
camera.
There's part
Mario.
2 and 3. Yeah.
What?
You gotta add the camera.
Carla?
I don't know how I got off of it. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, you got off the website?
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, oops.
Oh no, he perished.
I just want to say earlier.
Sorry, Fee.
Yeah,
go.
I was just gonna say earlier when I was watching, you guys talked about a TV show, and you guys were talking about like oh, it was like $10 million an episode, and it's about like a bunch of there's a bunch of kids getting high, and I'm like, are you guys talking about Euphoria? Is it like $10 million an episode?
Was that
Funny
the crack
enough,
feed?
no.
Is that the crack?
No,
You've been watching too much Euphoria.
You got
Did you
Euphoria
do the crack?
Damn.
Did you do the
Euphoria in my
crack?
life.
There you go.
I've
Okay.
never watched Euphoria.
Okay.
Never.
Well,
Good
you
show.
did
I was
not-
going to talk
mistake.
about that tonight, but good show.
did not deny the crack part, but you
Okay,
know,
well,
here we
I'm
are.
sorry. It's really great.
It's a great show.
And I mean, I haven't also done crack as a heads up. Just want to put that.
Good. It's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, I want to put that one
What's
out
the
there.
What's
Oh
the
my
title
God.
of this sequel to the Spider-Verse? Is it Enter the Spider-Verse?
It's like
Enter the Spider-Verse Part 1, right?
Okay.
I was going to ask you something,
Yeah, I
and
think
I
so.
can't remember what I was going to ask you now.
Oh fuck!
Chris
Why?
Anka killing it on art, part 1. That's
There
what
you
it's
go.
called.
There you go.
Just God.
No, I can't remember anymore.
Oh my God! How can you? Oh.
Oh, and fucking Craven, I guess. Craven.
Oh, no, sorry. It's
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
and Madam
across
Web.
the Spider-Verse. Across the
Yes,
Spider-Verse.
across the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so I have not I fixed my betrayal of Fee that I did last episode.
I didn't understand
So we
the
started
betrayal. What happened?
We started watching How
Redemption
I
arc?
Met Your Father.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
We started watching it. I think we're like episode 7 or something like that now at this point.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts so far?
I like it. I feel like it kind of has the same vibe of the first season of How I Met Your Mother, but the problem is like obviously they had bigger names because they had like Neil Patrick Harris, they had Jason Segel, they had like
Allison Hannigan.
yeah, even
Oh.
though I'm not a fan of Lily at all. And just like it had just a bunch of like it felt like those characters fit a little bit better. Like this one seems a little bit more forced than anything else. If that's like kind of like the way I could try to
I can
probably
understand that.
describe it.
It gets better. Like I was telling Mario that the last podcast we were talking about
Yeah.
this. It's like it feels like they've been friends for so long, but we're just getting into their friendship.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I feel like they've been friends for like 5 years.
But they're
at
supposed
this
to act
point.
like they haven't met each other before.
Yeah.
For the most
Yeah,
part.
exactly.
Because like you don't really know that Hilary Duff's character is just jumping in the back of an Uber and she never met these two guys before because she's sharing her entire life story.
Yeah,
And I
to
know
me,
people
she's
were
like been
that,
friends with them for like 3
but,
years
like,
now at this point.
It was like a little too much in the way that they were like having a banter back and forth. I'm like, okay, this is slightly weird, but I don't know. I kind of had the same vibe when it came to I watched the second season of Space Force this week. And
yes,
I
Space Force,
love
yes.
season 1 of Space Force. It was hilarious. And then I found like this season was like I know that they had to record during like COVID, so it's a little bit less like getting out there and stuff like that. But like the only episode that like made me like laugh out loud was the final episode, which there's only 7 episodes a season. And I'm like, this is kind of sad. Like
See, season 1 was so fucking good at Space Force. It was so
oh my
good.
God. Like the final episode of season 2 is hilarious. The entire time is absolutely like it's great, but I'm like I don't know if like having one incredibly good episode
Yeah.
is going to save a entire season, but I believe that they were already signed on for 2 seasons anyway, so for season 2 and season 3. And this season I imagine was a reduced season because of COVID and everything, but it was just weird. It was like everything was done in the building, like they don't go anywhere else. And I'm like, I know once again COVID, but it was just very weird in a way.
No, season 1 was top tier fucking Steve Carell comedy, and then the guy that plays the doctor, fucking amazing. I forgot what his name was.
Oh,
John
yeah.
Malkovich.
Yeah, John Malkovich. Like it was just
She's
top
in that?
tier. Yeah, top
Yeah.
tier fucking comedy.
Also, they
Yeah, I mean, he
introduced a
makes that show.
character, and I'm
Yeah,
very-
yeah, exactly. I think I personally think John Malkovich makes that show.
Yeah.
Well, also Tawny Newsome is she's the voice of the main character in Lower Decks, the Star Trek show that I watch.
Yeah.
And so it's like because I was just sitting there, I'm like, wait a second. And then Lucas was like, yeah, it's the girl from Lower Decks. I'm like, oh my God, you're fucking right. And it was so good. So good.
John Malkovich also in Billions.
Oh shit! Damn, it's coming back around.
John Malkovich, one of my country's finest character actors.
Oh yes.
John Malkovich. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there is a specific scene where he has to do like what they're. Oh my god! So him and Jimmy O Yang's character, they have an interview for SpaceX, and so they have a virtual tour, and John Malkovich's character puts on the VR headset. I'm sorry, and proceeds to get incredibly nauseous and starts throwing up in a corner. And he's just looking into the garbage can, and he's like, "Where did it go?" And he's just talking to the vomit, and he's just like freaking out as he's like on all fours, sliding across the floor with this garbage can as he's just throwing up. And I'm like, I usually hate stuff like that, but it was so good. It was just like Jimmy O Yang's character is like, "Oh man, right? There's a pool," and John's just throwing up and dying. I'm like, this is honestly one of the. Okay, you know what? That wasn't even in the last episode, so I'm lying. I definitely laughed at another episode. It was episode 6, but that itself was so good. From like start to finish, I'm like, oh no, he's an older guy about to put on a VR headset for the first time. And he's like, I'm not used to this. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be.
So Ben Schwartz is still in the second season as well, which is cool.
Yes, he's also.
I haven't watched the second season yet. I've only watched the first one, so that's why I'm more.
They had Lisa Kudrow's character. Like I know the entire premise, which isn't a spoiler. She's in jail, and so like the entire time they're like FaceTiming her, and I'm like, man, she has a lot of FaceTime abilities for someone who is currently in federal prison. But no, her character, and then Diana, like Erin Naird, so Steve Carell's daughter in the show, as like she's interning at Space Force. So she's there the entire season, and it's just wild. She's like put all of her college money into the stocks, and she's making like $14,000 off of her university funds. They're just sitting, just making money.
I wasn't really paying attention. Are you talking about? There's a show about the new branch of military, the Space Force.
Yeah.
It's with Steve Carell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. First season really good.
Yeah. Second season. Also, they have Tim Meadows as a recurring character.
Tim Meadows, absolutely a gem of a person.
Fucking hilarious. Yes. It's so good.
By the way, I tweeted out a photo. We only have 9 minutes left with Harv before he has to dissolve.
I texted Purger just to see, and I haven't got a text back yet, so I'm just waiting now at this point.
Is that the name of your dissolver?
Yeah. He has the control. He has the control.
If it goes fast.
That's my Punisher parody.
It says progress is being made when it goes to negative.
I'll just keep repeating that over and over and over.
The closer you get, it sounds like the Metal Gear music. Ding 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 ding.
All right, good. I have never played.
Hold on. Joe, you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving. I just had a thought. So you mentioned Ben Schwartz, and then my brain realized. So I was like talking to my partner earlier on, and she was like, "Oh, you want to go away next weekend? You know what's going on? I don't know if you've got anything on." I was like, "I think there's something. I feel like there's something tied to April 1st, but I can't remember what it is." And on Friday, April 1st, here in the UK, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 comes out.
Yeah.
That's literally on April Fool's Day, and it just dawned on me: has anyone ever thought? You know how like when that first first of all, it's an amazing release date for that movie. It's gonna make more money than Morbius, and I can't wait. But
I also have a court date that day.
Okay. Yes.
Intriguing. Is it like
we'll cycle back? We'll cycle back.
We will. We'll get back to that. But I just thought, so like if you look at like one of the main Sonic 2 posters, it's got like Sonic, Robotnik. It's got everyone you'd want. Knuckles is there, Tails is there, and then of course you have like James Marsden and
Tika Sumpter.
Tika Sumpter. I'm literally reading it from the cast list because unfortunately I didn't remember her name because I feel like she's been in probably more than just the 2 Sonic movies. But anyways, she was fun in the first movie. But think about this. Is Sonic the Hedgehog movie 1, and hopefully 2 as well, the ultimate amalgamation of everything we've come to know in Sonic? And here's why. Because
I like this.
Even Sega doesn't necessarily want to acknowledge in the game series, like Sonic Generations or, compilations. Like, they're never going to go back to Sonic 06, right? Real bad game. But real human characters in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie series. It's like they're backdooring it. This is take 2 at Sonic 06. Yeah. They did this.
Part 3 is going to be a princess.
Third movie, Sonic's a smoochy princess. So there you go.
There you go.
Show up and be
jealous. It's like how No Way Home was spoilers, but not really. Technically a Spider-Man origin movie for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, right? Like that was quite cool the way they did that in the story. Yes. Except this is just Sega being like, we're gonna make you like human characters in Sonic. It's gonna
you're gonna like it whether you like it or not, motherfucker.
We live in a world where the Sonic movies, we we have to have a Sonic 3 movie. Like, it would just be fun at this point.
Yeah, they're gonna have.
There's already a TV show on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, the collective Sonic media that we will get even before the new.
We will get
live action, live Ario.
Fucking yeah.
But isn't it weird to Sonic think that the collective Sonic, even if the movies themselves, like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, fun movie, not the best movie in the world. It's got its problems. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, probably gonna have the same, right? Whereas the Mario movie is probably going to be an unbridled train wreck, and we'll never want to speak to each other again after experiencing that together.
You know what though, Joe? That thing's going to make billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Oh God, it really is. It really is.
Normal now, everybody.
Chris Pratt is the entire cast. They already fired everybody. He's playing everybody now.
They come up with the trailer.
Every single character.
Yeah, he's playing everybody now.
Mario's talking about conversion therapy at his church. I'm like, Mario, no.
God.
This is why we like Luigi more.
Why is Mario going to be involved in this now?
And then he's going to be the voice of Luigi. He's be like, you know what? I have had a change of heart.
Yeah.
Turns out we're not actually blood brothers.
You remember Super Mario Odyssey, where you have those weird human characters in New Donk City? That is just Mario now.
Yeah, it's just some normal looking dude.
Jesus.
I mean, Waluigi and Wario are a gay couple, so, and they're the antithesis of Mario.
Exactly.
Oh, that means that they're super straight. That's the case. Oh,
yeah. No, Mario's super straight.
That's what I'm saying.
That's everything.
As much as I'm disappointed in that movie's gonna make fucking billions of dollars.
Again, hold on. Let me we're disappointed because of a voice cast. We don't know anything about the movie. It could, it could be. Hold on, what?
One voice cast member.
Yeah, one.
One.
I'm actually cool with everybody else.
As Luigi, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, right? We have a Latina Princess Peach.
Keegan Michael Key is Toad. Keegan Michael
that's brilliant. That shit is
Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong.
Fox to the Future says, "Oh no, it's late night bed force. Someone get him to bed before he says something he regrets." We're already past that point, man.
Yeah, we're done, man.
Let me show you my cock.
yeah, that was it.
Hold on,
that lives on Twitch.
Yeah, that's on Twitch. Fox to the Future, if you want to join us, if you're in the
we're welcome.
If you're in the Point in Progress Discord, I'm throwing people in and just chatting. Come on in.
Cocktail. I said cocktail.
He did say cocktails, but he
did say. You actually never showed us what you got. What is it?
You gotta
Dead Man's Fingers tequila, which is like honey vanilla flavored. It's so good. It's so good.
Honey vanilla. That sounds really good.
And I put it with I finished it now, but cloudy lemonade.
What is it though? Is it rum? Is it a vodka? What is it?
No, it's actually
is it early enough for me to buy alcohol?
Tequila.
Huh. Tequila reposado.
It's 9:30, Mario. It's
9:30. Yeah,
these got to be open at 9:30 in fucking Chicago.
It's aged.
Y'all not have GoPuff? You can get some GoPuff.
In St. Ives, Cornwall,
for $20 off alcohol. So I'm buying it right now.
Oh, fair.
Do it.
Have you guys tried the Rocks tequila?
No, I've not tried it yet.
It's good.
I don't think I have any tequila back here.
$22. I'm gonna get some rum.
All right, I see that Japanese whiskey in the top right.
The Centauri whiskey, dude. It's
so good.
It's so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need to try. I wanted to try it ever since I saw Lost in Translation.
I went to a liquor store a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's my address. You want to see that?
I bought
Don't dox yourself.
It's too blurry to see anything.
I bought the Centauri stuff, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like that shit's pretty good. It's like
all right, by 10:30,
it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little
fair. Yeah, same. Yeah.
This bottle in the middle, though. This bottle in the middle. I will not drink that. I'm not gonna drink any more of that until something fucking amazing happens in my life.
What is it? What is it?
It is a 15-year Glenfiddich.
Ooh.
Oh.
That shit was fucking expensive, and I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna drink that until something happens, like until I have a baby or some shit like that. That's the next time I'm gonna have that fucking thing.
Yeah, my best friend, he just I forget what he bought for. I married my best friend and his wife last Saturday.
Aww,
and
couple?
Now that's a party.
Nice, what a good couple.
Yeah, it was. It was a really nice one. Yeah. But yeah, so he bought like a special like Glenlivet.
Yeah.
Like for that, and he was like, first person, he cracked the bottle open, walks past his like father-in-law. He's like, "Here you go," right to me. I was like, "Yep, thanks, babe."
yeah. So when I went, Hapro is one of the people that comes on my stream every now and then. He's one of my best friends, and I've known him since I was like 2 years old. We went to the liquor store. When we sat down, we had a drink together because it's just like the two of us just having a drink. And the last time I had that was
10, 9, 8, 7,
6,
5,
4, I saw that
3,
timer just didn't make any sense.
1.
Oh,
Your
you're
ass
off.
is being made.
Mario, you're off by a whole minute.
Oh, on the Discord? That's hilarious.
2 minutes. You're off by 2 minutes.
On the Discord?
No. Just your math just didn't work out.
Oh, on the
Your
screen.
math-
It was on the screen. That was weird.
It's not 7:30 yet though, or it's not 9:30 yet.
I did 2 minutes early, I think.
Yeah. And I think I had it on the first night that I brought it into my liquor cabinet, but I don't think I'm gonna have it again until like something else happens with my thing. Because
I know he said he told me last week. He's like, after tonight, this is not being open until I get a house very soon.
oh no, that
then,
was the other one. I bought a house, so that was the other reason why.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
that
you
was
go.
the other reason why.
And then he's having a baby at the end of the year, so that's the third time it will be opened.
Yeah, dude. Yep, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, you got to christen that baby right, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the Irish side of, because he's Italian Irish. So that's the Irish side. Be like, I got to give you some whiskey when you're born.
Yes. Also,
I have
Kale.
Hello Kitty shot glasses.
Yes. And I speaking of nerdy things in your background, Kale, I got to shout out mad respect to the Billy D. Williams Two-Face portrait. We never. Well, no, we did eventually get in Lego Batman,
but it was in Lego Batman
and
the new
comic book series. Yeah, it's really good too, man.
Wait, he was in
Gotham
Gotham?
like 5 years ago.
No. So there is a new Batman '89 comic book that is continuing the continuity of the Tim Burton verse after Batman Returns.
Joe, it's good. It's really good, man. The art is phenomenal.
Marlon
Wayans do the Marlon Wayans Robin. Yeah.
Joe, I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Batman. Okay, new Batman just came out.
Spoilers, I guess, for anybody else, just so you know.
Yeah, the new. I haven't watched it yet.
Shit,
I'm not gonna end up watching it. So I've already seen spoilers and all.
It's gonna be on Crave, isn't it? It's gonna be.
It'll be on Crave soon. It'll be on Crave
next month
at some point.
Oh, is that the Canadian HBO Max?
That is. Yeah, that is.
HBO Max.
Yeah. What did you think? Because I know you tweeted out about your thoughts of the Batman. But I want to get your unbridled, unrestricted,
straight real
British man thoughts.
We do not need Okay. Let's start with the positive. Matt Reeves is a hell of a director. I love his work that he's done since Cloverfield, right up to War for the Planet of the Apes, After Dawn. He's an incredible director, and so it is such a shame that coming together with everyone is there to play. Robert Pattinson as the Batman, Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell. The movie is gorgeous. It sounds amazing, but it could not make up its mind as to whether it wanted to be Seven or a Batman movie. And it did not come together. And if you can't make it come together in 3 fucking hours, you need to cut it down and make it like commit to the bit. Like, just commit to the bit. Like, I can't. I should not be laughing at some of the moments I laughed in this movie. I laughed at the moments that were meant to be funny, darkly funny. That was cool. There was so many great, amazing, like, Batman moments stuck in this weird fucking movie. That is like, I wanted to love it so bad, and because I love Batman, like, I fucking love Batman, but it did not, like, Paul Dano swings for the fences with his take on the Riddler. But if the movie was as smart as it was taking itself serious, if this mystery was actually compelling, like, was anyone, like, you want to actually be on the edge of your seat during a film like this. And there were moments where I was, due to, like, that opening sequence is fantastic. Like, it's so good.
Yes.
But it's like, genuinely, like, some really great, like, horror moments. But it's like, you know, I would rather see Matt Reeves make that movie. You know, like, just make that movie rather than have to also kind of, like, make it a Batman movie. And spoilers, Joker is in a Batman movie, and it's just like that. It really feels like DC. I don't know if it was a DC hand thing. Matt Reeves has been talking it up in a lot of ways. There's a ton of deleted scenes. They shot a lot for it. It was a mess of, but it was just a mess of a movie to me. And it's like, and
before you guys I have to go. I have another prior engagement because I have to.
Oh, you have to disappear.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I have to disappear.
The real one that asked the question.
I know.
I know.
Find everybody else here. He's like deuces and just vanishes.
You ask the British man who doesn't ever stop talking to rant about a movie at 2:30 in the morning.
The real Indian man has to go. So,
all right, bye, real Indian man.
Bye, Harv.
Later, Harv.
Thanks, Harv. Love you, buddy.
bye, guys.
Bye.
Does that make whoever replaces Harv the fake Indian man?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess whoever wants to be here, whoever, if you're in the chat and you want to join us, come on down. Kate Rose, you can come on and join us. Join any of the voice channels. I'll throw you in here.
Okay, let's have a talk.
Throw in here because you're about to hear me and Joe fucking fight right now.
I was gonna.
I'm kidding,
dude. I want to pick something off of that, right, Joe? So you were talking about, like, I feel differently about the Batman. I respect your opinions.
Your opinion as well.
I don't respect anybody.
See, I like that. That's a good stance as well, Kale. That's a fair. Yeah, I respect you're not respecting. But what do you think, Joe, about, like, the uber deep cut nerdy Batman stuff that, like, it's like 2 seconds, like the fact that he keeps a journal, the spoilers, Venom use, like, stuff that, like, is so deep cut, lore, quiet Batman stuff.
I've read Hush. I've read Long Halloween. I've read so much Batman. I love so much Batman. He's one of my favorite superheroes. It's like Spider-Man and Batman. Like, you know, Spider-Man's my favorite, but, like, Batman was right behind him. Like, you know, I have a picture of me, like, looking mean as hell dressed as Robin when I was a kid. Like, but it's for a movie. This movie, like, hates Batman, and that's okay, but I just don't feel as though it earned the story it was trying to tell within the runtime of the film, whereas at least watching Batman Begins, not a perfect Batman movie, but watching The Dark Knight, again, a lot of these movies, but, like, it was trying to do too much, and it just did not work for me. And I completely understand why people are, like, absolutely adore this film. I completely get it. That it makes so much sense, but I wanted to, and also I think a lot of it's about the time in which you see a film and where you're at a particular moment as well.
Sure.
I kind of. Maybe I will be kinder to it upon a rewatch. I do want to see it again. But also, it says a lot that I've had plenty of opportunity to do so. Like, I could literally go see this movie. Like, I just signed up for, like, a movie, not, like, it was not as good, too good to be true as Movie Pass, but I just signed up for that at a local multiplex. But, like, I just saw X, Have you seen X Mario?
That's
Yeah.
probably
I
going
wanna
to
see
be
it
my
so
set. So I'm going to go to the movies, and I'm probably going to see the movie about everything. What is the title of it? The
Everything,
All at
everywhere,
Once?
all at once. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really want to see that
I'm
as
gonna
well.
watch
Oh,
that,
that looks
and I'm going to
phenomenal.
watch. I'm gonna watch X because I've seen Batman twice. I actually have seen Batman twice.
Yeah.
Once really close up on the screen, and then once further back for 6 hours. But yeah, so I after seeing the second time, I do have more thoughts on it for sure. But no, I do want to see those other movies, Joe. I do.
Yeah. I'm just kind of, I'm in a place where I'm just personally very, very tired of like the grim, super grim, dark, edgelordy superhero movie stuff.
Sure.
And it's like I miss like I loved like there's moments. There is a particular moment in Shazam which is darker than a lot of the dark and gritty DC superhero films. Shout out to Philly. It's freaking awesome. But so much of that film like is just a joy to watch.
I can agree with that.
And like it filled me with so much like life, and it's just it pains me that film didn't do better, and like that was
it did enough to do a sequel and a spin-off, so I think you're doing a-okay.
Oh no, I know, yeah, but I just wish more people saw that movie and talked about it rather than
agree.
I'm always evangelizing that one.
this like people talk about the Batman as if we have not seen this exact version of the character in live action before, but we have seen it and it's been done so many times, and again there are elements of it that definitely worked for me, but I think that it needed more time. It just didn't need to be 3 hours, and it certainly, because it didn't. I just don't think it stuck the landing.
Right, I'm gonna jump ahead for anybody else real quick because I do want to say that I agree with you that did the film actually need to be 3 hours long? I'm gonna say no, but I'm also on the same boat of like a movie can be as long as it tells a story. Like I don't feel this way about Spider-Man. I don't feel this way about Lord of the Rings. Hobbit, I don't fucking care about you, so I don't talk about you.
Every single movie that is a tight 90 is instantly 10 times better.
I understand. I totally. I'm not.
So
You're not. That is
agree.
also a valid opinion. You're absolutely agreed. I get that.
Yeah.
I will say, Joe, I know you said that we've had this version of Batman before, and there are elements of this Batman that we absolutely seen before. But I do think this, to me, for being year 2 version of Batman, is the first time that I've ever felt that the comic books were actually respected in terms of like the lore and character of them. Even though there are obviously complete references to, or jerk off references, really, to David Fincher's Seven. You know what I'm saying? In terms of plotting, in terms of motive, in terms of characters, how like the
set design,
fucking tone of it. Literally the characters working together. You know, Black Officer, Batman, right? He's Brad Pitt. He's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
There's those kind of things. Those kind of things. But in terms of like just following certain things on the story and it telling a story through the character. And honoring, I would say, elements of that character, including not fucking killing one fucking person in the movie.
Thank you. Oh my god.
I don't fucking care if it's 3 hours. I fucking loved it. Primarily because I didn't feel at all during the run of his character and anywhere I'm like, I got mad at something. And usually through almost all of the movies, I've been mad about an element, given it's, Michael Keaton blowing up a factory full of people and exploding them, or it's putting a bomb on someone's chest, or Michael Keaton, what's his face?
Ben Affleck?
Val Kilmer killing Two-Face.
Yeah.
Maybe George Clooney's the only one that hasn't really murdered anybody, but also Christian Bale is at least.
Poison Ivy died.
She may have died. Who knows? Yeah, that's possible. I'm just saying, I can literally go
kill you, but I don't have to save you.
That one, I can go through a bunch of different bad things, and I'm
not a man.
This pulled me out. This is the one movie that I felt like that hasn't pulled me out because I felt it was like, oh, he actually says the things that are true about the character, and he's actually doing them. And that to me was like awesome, fucking fine.
Definitely, yes. And I think that is true, like genuinely, yes. And that was the case for the film. I like personally, and this is talking on a very deep personal level.
Yeah.
I like to feel something. I like to, and I'm not saying it needs to be a transcendent movie-going experience. Spider-Man No Way Home was not a transcendent movie-going experience, but I cried during that movie because of the emotions it evoked within me. And yes, that is also the result of.
And I'll say when I cried. I'll tell you when I cried in this movie, where I feel that's where I felt in this. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. There's a moment where he hears a phrase that he has said back to him, and it shocks. Hold on, Joe.
I'm listening.
That shocks him, but then the rest of the movie is him like, yo, I can't fucking do that anymore. I can't. This is not this is not what I'm supposed to do. And there's that whole scene where he reaches his hand out and nobody wants to grab it except for that one person, and he's leading them to the light. Like that whole scene for me works, and pulling in the character in which he was at the beginning of the movie to completely character arc by the end of the film for Batman, who's pretty much grimdark throughout majority of it, to get to that hopefulness at the end of it personally. So I feel I feel like the movie accomplishes that throughout the course of the film, because he sees the actions and the people that are doing things are heavily responsible because of him innerly. That, that's what I'm saying.
I really hope that I feel that more on a rewatch.
Yeah.
But it was just so it to me, the script did not service the characters in that way, and because they were trying to put so many characters into it, you got hints of moments like the Alfred Bruce scene in the hospital.
I agree with this one. Yeah,
the movie was trying real hard to make me feel something in that moment, and these are two fantastic actors, and they're doing the best with what they've got in that scene. It didn't do it.
I just think that it happened so close to that other scene, and it's so weirdly put those.
That's the thing. It's just
there
like
need to be more space.
That's a problem. It's not about. I just think it's like it's like just cut some stuff. Just like make it focus it on you, because this is not the same as like the problems that DC had previously with like Batman v Superman or whatever. But it just I think that I was when I initially heard how long the film was, I didn't go in thinking like, oh, this will be a slog, but I was just like, but why? Like, there's no reason why this couldn't be. It's trying to put a lot of character development that we had over two pretty damn good Batman movies, whatever you think of them now. Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises, obviously, not so much. But like even a moment like which feels out of place in a movie that again really doesn't work for a lot of it. But when Batman says to Jim Gordon in Dark Knight Rises, a man who put a coat around a little boy to let him know that the world hadn't ended. Like, it's like in the same way as like if you put that moment in the first kind of like it's just, I think it's also that the Batman is symptomatic in a lot of ways of what I am so like, Book of Boba Fett, going a different way with it. It's like, member berries. Like I get it. Like I've seen this. I've read this in a comic. The lore, and it's like I don't, I just care about. Okay, you're trying to tell me a story with these characters in this way. Tell that story and just do that, because the lore of it and the accurate representation of a thing which we already know and love just isn't doing it for me in the way it's like that can only take you so far, and it has run its course with me. Like I'm in a lot of ways like I'm a I'm a huge fucking nerd, and nostalgia like works for me in a lot of the time, or at least seeing things. It's like it's super cool and it gets me jazzed, but it's like it didn't carry. And I'm not saying that the film doesn't have or isn't trying to have more substance than that, but it's just that it's like why is there voiceover at the start and at the end as a framing device? But why not? Again, commit to it and have more of that the way through. It just completely dropped, and it's weird as a result because it's like you're returning to it nearly 3 hours later, and it's like we haven't actually had this in a monologue which you're referencing with these journals. It's like why not just have that? Like if that's what you're gonna do in making a a Batman thing where like we get the detective like insight, and it's just like it just feels like he everything in the film is like okay. We've got to. It feels like a video game, a very linear video game of we've got to. Okay, yep, we're gonna go. Here's the starting point. We're gonna go. This thing is taking us to this point, to this point, to this point, to this point, to this point. There wasn't. Again, like I would have loved to have had it be a thing where it wasn't like the information of the plot was just sort of being spoon fed to us as it was the characters and. Oh my god, like actually riddle me that like the riddles were just kind of like there. They weren't interesting. They weren't intriguing. Like why not make that?
I 100% agree with that.
That I agree. No, I do 100% agree with that. The one thing I want to say with the nostalgia thing, and honestly, there is nostalgia with this because this literally is the Long Halloween, but they changed everything, right? For the most part. The same way where The Dark Knight is also the Long Halloween, but they changed everything for the most part because there's literally the same scene in both. But at the same time, I still can think that like things can still be a send up of other works of art and be its own thing, right? So for instance, like we kept saying, this is a ripoff of Seven, but there's been 1,000 Agatha Christie remakes. There's 1,000, Wizard of Oz remakes. There's 1,000 of all these other things. So that way I'm saying is like, it's a framing device of like, what if we did this, but in a Batman story? And I still think that they were able to find that balance between that. Even if you don't believe so, I do think that they were able to somewhat done that.
Here's what I'll say. You said make it its own thing and be a send up, and then talked about Agatha Christie remakes. And I know you're not like putting those all together in the same thing, but it's like, really, in a lot of ways, the Batman was trying to do all three of those. You know what I mean? Like it's retelling a kind of story that we have seen before in a different way. It is also referencing all these like Batman like Rosetta Stones that we associate with the character.
Yeah. My alcohol just got here. Give me 1 second. You can continue talking, but I will catch back up.
And then it's also trying to be its own thing, and it just I really wish that it just tried to be its own thing, because Batman fans would have fucking hated it. Genuinely, like people were like Batman fans would have fucking hated it, but I would have loved it because it would have been something different. Like I'm the person who like loves The Last Jedi, and is like but I want to be surprisised, and it was not surprising to me what I saw. Like it was exactly, if you'd said to me we're going to get a super serious 3-hour Batman movie where the Riddler is basically just a serial killer.
The perfect way to like put it is like it's Chinatown and Seven through the lens of Batman. Like it's literally those two movies.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't even think of it that way. I picked up on the Seven when I was, but yeah. Well, you know what?
Matt Reeves wouldn't shut up about Chinatown during the press, so I was like,
that makes sense. You start watching.
I was like, it is Chinatown with the Falcone and stuff like that.
But isn't Chinatown actually a compelling watch? Like you watch China,
especially for a movie made in the 70s. Yes, it is a really compelling watch.
Yeah, you watch Chinatown, and even if you've just watched the Batman, it's like, oh shit, actually, I'm gripped by this story that is being told in this film, which is, my friend said to me, and he's obsessed with the Batman. He loved it. He saw it like 3 or 4 times within like the opening weekend, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, how did you find that much time? But he said that at the end of the first screening, like it was like opening night, and someone said at the end, like, it's Chinatown, Jake, and everyone like, it was like a lot of film fans,
Hilarious.
and it's it's like. It is, but it is not. It's true. It wants to be it so hard it hurts, and it was just. I was just like, oh god, you want to be taken in a certain way, and it's like it's a shame because I think with the cast and the crew and the filmmakers and the you take those parts and I think they could and should have. And hope I don't know. Maybe a sequel will kind of have them figure out what went wrong with it. But the problem, but here's the other problem: is of course everyone fucking loves it, and it's made so much money that they're probably just going to double down on it. And it's like that's fine.
Well, I mean, we have that Arkham show, right? That rumored Arkham show coming out to HBO Max, and there's a definite Penguin show, for that. But one thing I wanted to see what you guys thought about, like, we also have, like, it was supposed to be this year, now it's gonna be next year. Michael Keaton's coming back. Like, does that, you think, play anything in the back of your head, Joe, for that? Like, knowing that Keaton's coming back, and while I like Keaton, I agree with Mario. It's really rough to like read comics, love Batman, do all this stuff, and then see him just like murder people, left and right. I love those movies. I grew up with that, but it's just like, oh man, like
they were so close, right? Like, and I get that. So I've thought about this a lot in the wake of No Way Home. Having seen, I saw No Way Home 3 times in theaters, and I will get the Blu-ray because it's like I feel like that movie walked the line overall of like, even though you didn't have the exact direction tone of those Raimi films or lack thereof of the Amazing Spider-Man ones, you did have enough of those characters, even if it was playing very hard on nostalgia for them, on like Norman saying the line, as a nodding meme reference to it. Oh, that is some Mario. Well, let's go.
I mean, that sort of goes to like the production of like the MCU versus
DC,
the overall chaos at DC is, because it's like everything's in the MCU is planned out. There's thousands of engineers working on ways to perfect this, where it's just like, this was one dude who had this vision and was inspired by all these noir detective things and has been a lifelong Bat fan since the fucking Adam West days. Whereas like, I can't prove it, but I think Nolan is not a Batman fan. I think his brother was, and David Goyer is clearly a huge comic fan. So I think when they were writing it, they had all those influencers, and then Nolan's just like, yeah, we could use those, but what if
it was heat?
What if it's heat?
If Bane? What if Bane doesn't have this weird chemical running through him? It's just a mask that has like a Novocaine in it.
Like, what if Bane's not Spanish?
Yeah. What if the MacGuffin of the first movie is just this weird generator that turns water into air? Like,
but also, like, I know that's weird, but like, that sounds like it could be lifted right out of a Batman comic book, right?
Yeah, no. I do want to preface this. Batman Forever is one of my favorites. Batman Begins
so good.
Was my favorite Batman of all time because of how much it blended real stuff with the comic book thing at the end, right?
Yeah.
And this movie does the exact same fucking thing to the degree where this is like, what if we did like a comic book to then a noir film to then all of a sudden we're doing the video game? And I kind of love the blend of it, to be honest with you, man. The way that they're able to...
That whole stadium scene, once that kicks in and the fights...
That is straight Batman Forever fucking wackiness at that point. Like, and I loved it.
Yeah. Well, once the Venom gets used, and you talked about it's like a quick, like, boom, stab in the leg, and I was like,
fair, we don't really know it's Venom, right? There was never been said. It's just adrenaline, which...
That was my thing.
Well, it
I
hasn't been
didn't.
confirmed either way. So
Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed either way. Matt Reeves is talking left and right about Joker. He's like, "What's that green stuff?" Hey man, let's not talk about that real quick.
But also like, why? Stanley treat every comic like it's someone's first, right? Like every some you should
somebody tell the
and
MCU
obviously
that.
I mean, obviously the MCU is in too deep, for sure. But I just think that, I am a Batman fan. I love fucking Batman, and even I didn't like. I didn't
To be fair,
think
you don't have to like everything. To be honest.
No. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not about liking everything. But like that moment where like I was like, wait, what was that green thing? Oh, I guess it's just like, it's just like adrenaline. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That was
sure,
the first thing
whatever.
That came to my mind. My mind never went to comic book shit, to be honest with you. When I first saw it, it went to how can he possibly get past like getting deadly hurt? Yeah, of course he might have adrenaline on him that makes him push forward.
No. Yeah, I just it's
I mean, it's literally like one. I think Karl, you might know about it, right? Like it's only like 1 or 2 issues of something where he talks about he had like a drug addiction for like 2 months. When he's addicted to Venom in a comic, and he was like, "Nah, never again." And then Bane just happens to come up like a few years later. He's like, "Oh shit!"
He uses it, and it is about his addiction, and then it leads into Bane showing up.
Yeah,
but yeah. There's at least a collection of them. I think it's one.
Yeah, where he's like he gets in these like bad situations, and is like, "I gotta try this thing I heard about." And the Edge, and that's why in my head I was like, I've read that book, and I was like, "Oh, wait, shit."
Exactly. Go ahead.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. I just think that if oh no, I've lost my train now. That's all good.
The train is taken away.
The train is taken away. This is what happens when you stay up till 3 a.m, kids. Yeah. I mean, I've said. I think I've said most of. Oh no, it was that Matt Reeves, huge Batman fan. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt in the world about that because he seems to love the property and the character, and he's doing a lot with it. But I almost wish that actually there was someone there to just rein it in, Matt. Just like there will be more because you're a great filmmaker. This is your chance to truly step up to the plate with this character. In the same way that there were some limitations, weird ones, of course, because of the time it was made in. But the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, it's a Sam Raimi movie through and through, and you have those touches of it.
Yeah.
But he obviously didn't go full Evil Dead on it because it's
part 2 with his Doc Ock scene.
He went Gene Colan with it, which he loves that era specifically, so it totally makes sense for that character.
But it was also it was a movie that told and it was meant to be an origin story, which this obviously wasn't meant to be. I'm not looking for another Batman story, origin story. I don't need popcorn and pearls again. Yeah. But I want to jump in and be along for the ride. I just got lost along the way in the way that this story was told and how much they were trying to tell with it. There was so much chemistry between Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been nice if they actually got to have more of the movie dedicated to that relationship?
But the thing is, she was already. But here's my thing with that: she was already in a relationship.
Yeah, she was with them.
I honestly think that it's better this way, so that way they're not so intertwined that they're at least there's flirting with the idea. But then you have to let her go at the end. I thought the way that they handled that was actually pretty solid, to be honest with you.
Alexa, right? That's her love interest, like her girlfriend.
Angie, I think she calls her.
Annika.
Annika
or something.
Yeah. Annika, yeah. Jeez.
And personally, I honestly prefer the way it goes about the way. I do understand. I mean,
I wish I got that from the movie. You're telling me this now, and it feels like.
But I've seen it twice, and I don't know what to say. I got it the first time too, so
no.
It speaks to the character of Batman, where there's this hypersexual, bisexual queen, and he's just like, no, I'm laser focused. I want to catch the Riddler, and the only way I can do that is to catch Falcone. Apparently,
No, yeah.
Subs be your father.
I dug the fuck out of that. Where it's like he like once the mission is over, like if I don't know if you could tell, but at the end he like tries to lean in to kiss her as they're going their separate ways. Like he's finally like, oh, this is my mission for that is done. So maybe I can get interested in that, and that's when they have to part ways. And I was like, this is beautiful. Like I really dug the fuck out of that relationship.
Yep. Ghost.
Heard a noise. I don't know if you guys heard.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say something. I hate that Matt Reeves keeps getting more popular because I want a direct sequel to Cloverfield. Like from what he set up
Like
in
an
the
actual
first
direct
Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, not. I like 10 Cloverfield Lane. We don't talk about the other one.
Agreed.
Yeah, but I just want more parasites. I want to know what happened in fucking Manhattan. I want to see what that devastation looks like. Come on, man.
I just gotta like ask Drew Goddard if he ever wrote a sequel.
You know he did. He's like, I got it ready whenever you guys want it. You want me to work on Daredevil? Fine. All right.
Speaking of,
I met him and I forgot he had written Cloverfield, and I would have asked him that when I met him, but
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for everyone giving this obvious spirited extended edition of the drop in drop out podcast that we did.
Drop out.
But of course, I will say this is pretty much going to conclude, I think, Chaos Hours for the most part. I will say for people that would like to stay around for just a little bit longer, I know, Joe, it's a little late for you. It's up to you.
You need to go to bed, bro.
I am going to start a watch party just to see how I can work it because we have to do this on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. You got
and so I'm going to test I'm basically testing out the service right now. So everyone who's watching here, if you have Amazon Prime, you can join us in this watch party, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it because you're supposed to be able to watch Amazon on here if you have Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, and our stream at the same time.
Yes.
Is that right? So
yeah, it'll go above the chat in the corner, and you can listen to everyone talk what's going on, and also listen to the movie.
Yeah, watch party.
On your end, Mario, I would suggest watching it straight from the Amazon website because when you try to watch it through the Prime thing, it sucks.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I was gonna put on The Lighthouse just to test it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out watch party.
Why'd you spill your bee?
If you like the Batman, watch Good Time, watch The Lighthouse, watch every other movie that Robert Pattinson has been in because they are.
Don't watch
the Batman.
That movie sucks.
I am excited.
We don't have to watch Twilight.
I will say, watch. Fuck it, whatever. Just watch it. It's fine. We're past that. I will say I'm very excited for you to watch it again. I know that it's a 3-hour movie, but I would love for you to watch it on your own time, personally. And maybe you think differently. Who knows?
I think that the Batman would have worked great as like a mini series. Like this whole story. Yeah. Literally, give me or 4 to 6 episodes, an hour each, where you can actually truly because yes, Fox to the Future in the chat is right. The world of the Batman is so rich and textured and such a strong foundation to build upon.
Yes,
but I think they were so concerned with building that, or at least it felt like they were more concerned with building a foundation than they were about actually giving the movie giving the movie they were making enough of a reason to be 3 hours long and just work as a movie rather than we're gonna put these characters together and we're gonna you know all these characters, right? Yeah, sure, of course you do. You love Batman. Let's just put them all together and you take them from A to B and Riddler. Yeah, he's got riddles. You love the riddles. We all love the riddles. And
don't lie to me. Don't tell me you don't like those riddles.
Bitches love riddles.
What does a liar do when he's dead?
To the Riddler from the Batman animated show. That's my favorite Riddler.
Oh yeah,
great one. His little emo skinny boy.
Yeah, man. That's a good show. That's a decent show.
Shout out
Batman Brave and the Bold. How about that? That's a good one.
Shout out to comic books that use color and are bright and vibrant and still stay true to the characters and
Watchmen.
bring joy and like Watchmen. Oh wow. Oh wow,
Okay,
that's interesting.
Did it work? Hold on.
It seems like it's working. It's prompting me to log in or sign up to like Amazon Prime or Prime Video.
All right.
Yeah, you have to have Prime to do it. Yeah.
Funny, because I got watch parties are not yet supported by your browser.
What
browser are you using?
What are you on?
Sorry.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the movie starting already.
Okay. Yep, yeah, it's working.
It's really cool.
Unfortunately, Point in Progress is watching a title that is not available in your region.
Wait. Name a title in your region, and I'll switch to it.
The Amazon Prime series.
It says grab a stone,
Invincible.
But just put on Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. That makes everyone happy because it's a great show.
Boobs in that. I can't show
watch
boobs. What are you talking about? There's boobs in that.
Yeah, you can.
I'm joking. I'm going to show boobs.
Invincible?
There's a lot of sexual imagery in there's a cloaca in this one.
That is true. That's right.
That's very.
All right, let me check. Okay, so this is how you do it, huh? And it just automatically does it. Here, Miss Maisel.
Yeah, you gotta click 5 buttons, but it automatically does it.
Yeah.
Okay, then now you're ready for.
Yeah, I'm ready for Sunday then. Which, if y'all don't know, Sunday, for the people still in the chat, hello everybody. When we're not doing Chaos Hours or our regular podcast, which we'll hopefully return back next week, on Sunday, March 27th, my birthday, we are doing a watch party. I believe starting at 6 Central, 4 o'clock West Coast. Pacific, and then East Coast is 7 o'clock, I believe. Let me triple check that shit. Give me 1 second. The alcohol just hit. Give me a sec.
That's how time works.
4 West, 6 Central, 7 East, 8 Atlantic.
So I was wrong. It is 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m.
Not
Central,
even close.
5% Eastern. So
all right.
3 p.m. Mountain Time.
All right, cool. Watching the first episode of
Fuck
Mrs.
Mountain
Maisel.
Time.
Fuck Mountain
Why
Time.
do you hate me? Why does everybody hate me?
It's the one time zone I don't host any shows with people from.
It might be that on my on my American Amazon Prime account, Amazon account, I don't actually have Prime Video.
Oh,
that could be because I pay for Amazon Prime in the UK, right?
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Got it.
Yeah. So, but also my American
here's the thing.
Amazon Prime account, Amazon account.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell the boys and Amazon people that there's. Oh, whoops! I lost myself there. I closed the tab by accident.
That's okay.
I'm still in the Discord though.
Yeah, it's okay.
I need to go to bed anyways. I lost myself. That's certainly a mood, isn't it? You could just also, if the bandwidth allows, just stream it, screen share in Discord, and just have people hang out in the Discord. That's also a thing you could do. I know it's probably not allowed under the terms of your serial deal you've been given or whatever, but just do it. No, they're not watching. Anyway,
you got Frosted Flakes money?
They did send me Frosted Flakes. They actually did. Do you want to know what's in the cereal? I'll tell everybody what's in the cereal. Hold on.
I'm gonna go to bed because I know what's in the cereal.
All right. Take it easy, Joe. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. Don't you all wish that Harv didn't ask my opinion on the Batman?
Oh man, that was a great hour.
That was fine. It's nice to actually hear someone have a dissenting opinion.
Honestly, because if you watched our drop in, drop out, it was a suck fest. It was a total suck fest for 2 hours.
No, but that's it. I just come to me for old man just wants Sam Raimi back superhero movie opinions.
Yeah, it's all the kids watching TikToks that made the last duel fail. So
100%.
It wasn't COVID. It was TikTok.
It wasn't COVID. Subject matter. Whatever.
Them kids in there, they're running.
And Affleck tried to do a British accent.
Subject.
It wasn't the fact that Ridley Scott hasn't made a good movie in 10 years. It wasn't that.
Hey. Apparently, The Last Duel is really quite good. It tackles difficult subject matter, but Ridley Scott still got it.
Yeah, so he's made a good movie in the last 10 years.
Also, House of Gucci.
That dude makes 2 movies a year.
House of
movies a year.
Did he do House of Gucci?
House of Gucci.
Holy shit!
is the best worst big budget soap opera I've ever seen, and it's hilarious. And Jared Leto is awful, but it's amazing, and it was actually I had a great time. My partner who I went to see it with the cinema did not enjoy it.
Who's that? Who's that Adam kid? What's his last name?
Driver. Adam.
There's a scene where he plays soccer with a bunch of shirtless men, and he's like 1 second away from kissing them. Who's that? Oh no! And then Lady Gaga is like, "Come fuck me in the office," and so he fucks Lady Gaga in the office.
Also,
Adam Driver was in that the NASCAR movie
or Sebastian with a bunch of shirtless men, and he's like,
right?
Yeah,
I love that I randomly reloaded the stream.
So just a naked Lady Gaga in the office. I know, I saw that too. That caught my eye.
Amazing.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Okay, so let's just cool our slow. I know that Ridley Scott made some TikTok comments that we're not, not everyone agrees with, right? But let's slow our roll. He is literally 84 years old. Amazing. Like people, and he made Blade Runner and Alien and like films that we wouldn't be watching films in the same way today.
Yes, he is.
What have you done for me lately?
But let's slow our roll. He is literally 84.
No, he produced a shitty Halo TV show. He didn't. He had nothing to do with that. They fucked it up all on their own, as we've clearly seen time and time again from their media, their other medias.
In the same way today.
All right. I love you all.
No, he someone is playing TV show. He didn't.
I love you all. I am gonna depart. Take care. Love you guys. We'll talk more about nerdy stuff another time.
Bye. So it's struggling on my end.
All right.
I love you all.
How about now?
I
can't even hear the audio of it.
I love you all. I am gonna depart. Take care.
Yeah, I can hear it looping. I was like,
another time.
Interesting. Is it the watch party?
Oh, I think that's a Mario.
Me?
Let me see. Yeah, because I turned off like the Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, I think you have the stream volume on.
Yeah, I can hear it looping.
I can't hear the thing at all. Interesting.
Oh,
I stopped the video. Is it off now?
I think that's a Mario.
Me?
Let me see. Yeah, because I turned off like the Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's still doing it.
If I hit return and watch party.
Oh, I think you have the stream volume on.
Yeah, I can
all right, what if I mute it? How about now?
Oh,
I stopped the video.
How about now? I think that's a Mario.
Me?
Let me see. Yeah, because I turned off like the Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's still doing it.
If I hit return and watch party.
It's like a minute behind.
The audio?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird. How about now?
Oh.
How do I refresh it?
How about now?
Can I refresh it?
It's still doing it. It's not coming through
It's
Discord.
like a minute behind.
No, there's no sound. There should be no sound.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be sound like if you're just watching it should just be working.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna end the watch party. We'll try it again. All right. Is the watch? Is it done? Is it not on there? No, there's no sound.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be sound like if you're just watching it. All right, watch party's off.
Yeah.
Right. Here, I'm gonna end the watch party. We'll try it again. To be fair, what is it? The stream is delayed. Is it not on there? Does that help?
Yeah.
I mean, there should be sound like if you're just watching.
Oh, it's
watch
your
party's
PC
off.
sound.
Still looping.
I stopped it to be fair. Video a while ago.
Yeah.
What is it?
No.
The stream is delayed. Oh wait, you can hear me looping?
Yeah,
I can hear all of us looping. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching the stream on Discord, it's
How come I
coming
can't
through
hear the
that.
stream? That is so weird. Okay, how about now?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
I
nothing.
exited out of the Discord stream and it's all quiet now.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I turned it off on my end.
Okay.
Weird. Okay. But so far though, if I did watch party, it was working, except for the looping video. So I think I know what it was. So I'll just go ahead and put it right back on.
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect to know that now.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't hear the thing at all, so I gotta figure that out. What's going on?
Oh, it's coming through again.
It's looping.
I can hear all of us looping. Yeah.
I didn't even do anything this time.
If you're
I
watching
know why.
the stream on Discord,
I know why.
It's so weird. It's like a minute behind though.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
the
it's from
broadcast
like,
is
I
behind.
exited out of the Discord
And I know why,
stream.
because it's on this
Yeah.
page
It's
I'm
all
on
quiet now.
that shows the volume. Now I muted it. Now it's gonna be gone.
Oh, yeah, I don't hear shit.
I think it's gone.
There you
now.
go.
Yeah. But I still can't hear the show, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, cool. The watch party is showing up now. Again, thank you everyone who is still here helping me through troubleshooting this. You're gonna make a difference when it comes Saturday or Sunday. So thank you yet again. Grab a snack, hit the lights. Watch party will begin soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna end the night on something stupid. I'm gonna show you something later. All right, hold on. Let me make sure that my sound is still off. Okay. The volume of the show is all the way up for me.
Okay. You don't hear, but we can.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I paused it, put the show back. All right, so you're watching the show. I'm seeing a show too, so that's working. Awesome. Well, I hope the audio is cool for the stream. It's working. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. So Chaos Hours is in full effect. Things are
lived up to his name.
There we go.
Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so I know what to do when it comes that day. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pause the show. I'm going to end the watch stream. Again, thank you. But I'm going to end the video. We're going to watch a video, but we're going to end it watching something really fucked up. So that's why I want to do it.
It's the Halo pilot.
No, it's not the Halo pilot.
A Serbian film.
Not a Serbian film.
Don't ever look that up, anyone in chat.
Have you ever heard of this man named Chugs? Before we do that, I do got to show you.
Adam Cole?
No, not that Chugs, a different Chugs.
Okay.
Though good reference. By the way, real quick, can we talk about how you sparked the feud between Xavier Woods?
What the fuck, dude? I haven't even done like an apron work episode yet because with the wedding and then like my friend has been sick last week. I was like, I wonder if we could talk about this. I saved the fucking article.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I was like, wait, what the fuck do you mean? I was like, can someone credit me, by the way, too?
That's
please?
Fucking, yeah, I love it when that happens, man. That is so cool. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna set this up, but right now it's like stupidly scaled. So let me reset the transformation. There we go. We're gonna watch this clip of us getting an awesome got him on my friend, and then go from there. So watch this clip, and I hope I can hear the audio on this one because I can't hear audio on my headphones. Of course you did. Can you hear the audio?
Which was $100 cheaper than what I paid for it.
Yeah.
Weird. I can't hear anything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? No, that wouldn't matter. I can hear myself talking. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I know what the Gotham is, so I'm just going to play it.
Oh, and you better believe I bought the 5-year warranty for this new TV.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Which was $100 cheaper than what I paid for it 2 years ago.
Yeah. Did you say what the TV was that you got? Which one did you get?
Now I have an LG C1. So I don't know how they went from C9 to C1. I know last year's was CX, like a 10. So I guess 1 represents 11. I don't know. But I have an LG C1 55-inch.
Isn't the CD model the one that's really good right now?
CD?
CD!
It was so good.
It was all worth it.
I realized it as it was happening.
I was like, no.
I was just thinking,
So good.
I only have one note for this show. Can we get more bear arms?
I will see what
I mean, 2 out of 5 bear arms.
2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
That's episode 3. It's called The Right to Bear Arms.
The right to bear arms. Yeah, 100%. Fee, that of course is episode 2 of the Model Citizen Show, which of course is going live. I believe on April 7th is what we decide. So the next
69.
The next Thursday, the first Thursday of April, because I got awesome stuff happening on April 1st. So this is me publicly bringing this up. Definitely watch Point in Progress on April 1st.
Ooh,
I have something.
okay.
It's been building up. It's been underground for a while, and it's finally going to burst to the surface. And I'm very...
Mario's Morbius review.
It's my Morbius review, 100%. Totally excited. Fee, did you just miss out on the watch party? Because I just did it. I did the test. We should be good to go on Sunday. So
how about you test these nuts?
Oh, got me. Got me. There are 2 empty spots. Yeah, they left. They left. So definitely check us out on April 1st. This is my first time saying it. I will obviously keep rumblings on the whole. I forgot I have a whole extra week this week to start teasing it until Friday.
Rumbling.
So, rumbling, just a very underground
song stuck in my head now.
Yeah.
Very underground thing.
Rumbling.
Yeah.
Rumbling.
So, pay attention to us on the 1st, as well as the next episode of Model Citizens. Obviously, more stuff for Point in Progress. I think we're gonna still probably release that Chaos Hours, including with the Batman talk. Probably cut out the watch party stuff. But yeah, that was fun. So that
was a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a one-off, or maybe more Chaos Hours down the road. Who knows? But otherwise, this has been a very fun stream. I am very tired. I would like to get drunk now, and I still haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, there you go. I'm about to eat dinner too. My wife sent me 6 messages like, "Dude, the food's here." I'm like, "All right, I'll be down."
Thank you guys for joining me. Sly, of course, being here. Harv for being here. Fee for being here. Medforce for being here. It's been a wonderful night. And of course, Carlos, where can people find you on the net?
Yeah, so you can find me at youtube.com/nerdtoday. Wow, that feels nice saying that out loud.
Nice, right?
Yeah, twitch.tv/nerdtoday. I'm going to be start streaming soon, especially gearing up for that Ghostbuster stream at the end of the year now that I'm going to be doing with fucking Greg Miller. Holy shit.
Better put me on that team, god damn it.
Bro, yeah, I got you. Don't worry. I was like, I saw that. I was like, well, fuck. I got to step my shit up. Man. I know. I was like, God damn, that's a problem when you actually put yourself out there.
No, of course.
And then, you could.
Unless Greg Miller in a few months just unfollows you randomly.
Sure.
That happens,
sometimes. Well, to be fair, he doesn't even follow me yet. I don't think he remembers I'm in the fucking Discord. But yeah, you go.
I never got to say.
That's
awesome.
I've never. No one's kicked me out yet.
Fees in there too.
But you can also find me. There you go. Twitter at nerd_a day. I pulled the Tim Geddes and got that shit on my glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice.
That's awesome. And Kale, where can people find you?
Around. No, you can find me at twitch.tv/Kale Ryder. Gonna get super high tomorrow and play Fortnite, so that'll be fun.
Hell yeah. That's a fucking good Saturday. Jesus,
like a Saturday. I got 2 days
on
off.
Twitter.
So
on
I got
Twitter,
a dog
Kale
birthday
Ryder.
party.
That's where I post all my stuff. So
okay.
Expect a Halo video coming soon because I watched that pilot twice and I started writing down some shit. So
nice. I gotta watch it. But that's what I'm gonna go do. Is Moon Knight out, by the way?
No.
Wednesday.
I thought it was out. I don't know why.
Well, yeah. Wednesday at midnight Pacific.
All right. Well, I'll definitely get through Halo and I'll get through Moon Knight, I guess, next week.
Yeah.
Only one episode. So
Yeah. Well,
I love it and hate it at the same time.
I love it and I hate it at the same time too. But
they needed to at least do 2 because like that one was like, I don't know what this show is.
Oh man. All right. Who should we send this off to for people still in the chat? Here, 1 second. I have too many phones. I have 3 phones now. This is bad. I shouldn't have to have 3 phones.
2 are work phones because Mario is a pimp.
I'm a big ass pimp.
Y'all.
Motherfucking PIMP.
Koza's new and so let's send it off to him. Let's go. We're gonna do raid.
Let's go.
I forgot how you do raid. Is it /raid? /raid. Yeah, it is. /raid.
Sure.
KORYZMA. Everyone, Moon Knight up, Halo down. You know what? It's your time, your opinion. So have a good time. Tell Kuzuyama, give him some sweet butterfly kisses. I know what that means, but he doesn't. All right, everybody, I love you. Let's see if that worked. It worked. Have a good time. Chill out with everybody. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to be able to send you. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, we are rating him now. The raid has begun.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Yeah, there it is.